Connor.
Hey!
Please.
What you
For
gotta
horses?
say? Hollywood thriller. Okay, hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Unexpectables, everybody. I am sadly Takahata 101. I'm joined by a lot of really talented people, starting with Monty Glue.
Hi.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter, where I'm posting pictures of my cat wearing sweaters, because that's a trend right now.
It's been good to see. It's been good to
Oh yeah.
see.
Oh yeah. It's she likes wearing them. She does not like having them put on her, but the moment it's on, she starts purring and she's so happy. But I actually have more. I ordered some more because she really likes them and she gets them dirty really quickly. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Unfortunately, I was sick this past week, so there was no streams, which sucks because I really, really wanted to play Final Fantasy IX. And no, not because of the giant penis monster, but because of the lovely plot.
Now that you've mentioned
The
it, I
game
have
is
to
good in
question
spite
that,
of the
'cause
penises.
It's, man, I just think about it and I'm like, they put that in a video game.
Thanks,
And it's-
Nomura.
Thanks, Nomura.
How about more like no more, eh?
Heck. But I should be back at it. Tomorrow should be Devil May Cry 5.
Woo!
It's good. It's a good game. I really
Yep.
enjoy it. It's got my favorite combat from 4 and my favorite monsters from the first game, and I get to play as Nero, and I like him. He's probably my favorite character to play as in the entire series.
He's a good voice.
Ryzen Virgil.
Whoa! You don't like going through mid-crisis Dante? It's my favorite version of him.
No.
I'm still
Good.
waiting for Beer Belly Dante.
I
Boomer
like
Dante.
I actually like V2. V's pretty fun to play.
Oh
looks
my
like-
god.
He looks
You're
like
one
Kylo
of
Ren.
3 chosen.
Devil May Cry 6 opens with Dante coming back from hell with a dad bod and a fanny pack.
Yo, but here's the thing:
I want
he
to have
can
a fanny
store
pack.
so much shit in that fanny pack.
Yeah.
You got no idea.
He's got like an
it's
entire
a
liquor
Demon
store in
King
there.
pack.
It's like the
Um,
fucking suitcase in 4. That's fucking.
But yes, so it is very good. And then on Sunday it's Final Fantasy IX. Might be some random streams throughout the week. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom, done.
Woohoo!
Alrighty, we got. Well, holy shit! If that isn't Distortion Devil, where can they find it?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil, or I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We beat Yakuza Kiwami just last night, I believe. Yeah, and
Congratulations! What'd you think of it?
you know what? It was not as good as 0, but it was pretty good. It was
Well, one
pretty
was
good.
The
I'd
first
rate it.
game, right?
Yeah, well, Kiwami is a remake of the first game.
Yeah, but it's like the HD, right?
Yeah, I would give it a solid 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Passable. That's a D.
Yep.
That's less than Imagine Babies.
All right, I'll give it a 7 then. 7.
I feel that's a bit
Alright,
more
that's
fair
passable.
for it, but yeah.
7 out of 10.
Bart Simpson let him pass the fucking game.
And then this Saturday we'll be moving on to Yakuza Kiwami 2, which I hear is much better. So I'm looking forward to that.
A better game than 1, right?
I mean, I liked it a lot better than 1.
Okay.
I mean, there's Devil May Cry 2, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Devil May Cry 2. Anyway,
I watched a
Devil
speedrun
May
of that, and it
Cry
was great
2.
because I watched a speedrun with Connor of that game, and every 5 minutes, Connor was like, "This part sucked," and I'm like, "Wow, this game is
Oh.
really not good."
the guy you rated on your stream earlier actually holds the world record for Devil May
He
Cry
is,
3
yeah. It's
speedrun.
Waifu. Waifu's the
Yeah.
champion, man. He's good.
Also, speaking of freaking champions, the good people over at Apocalypse Studios have brought me on to promote their new upcoming game, Dead House Sonata. You knew it was coming. Here we go. You've heard me talk about it in the past. You know what it's all about. If you like vampires, if you like Bloodborne, if you like Ravenloft, if you like all sorts of dark fantasy, narrative-driven action, then you will like Dead House Sonata. Please check out the forum, check out the Discord, and be sure to follow this link in the chat if you are interested in purchasing a Founders Pack to get early access. And maybe your actions will affect the actions of others in the future. Oh, it's one of those kind of games. Also, I just last week I released a subclass on the DM's Guild.
Woo!
Ah!
Yep, it's the Wizard School of Finance. If it's the money wizard, and if using money to bribe the weeb to cast other people's spells, being so rich that it starts to affect reality, and being a master appraiser to determine the gold worth of items that you look at, then the Wizard School of Finance is for you. I'm just going to find the link here real quick, but other than that, that's all I got.
Hey, Gaijin Goomba, what do you got working on this week?
So launched my brand new channel. It's been going, it's small. It's going okay.
Oh,
What?
I just realized my subclass is the best copper seller.
Yay! Oh, congrats, dude.
Thank you all so much for checking out my subclass.
Are we
Here's
good?
the link, by the way.
I
Yeah,
don't know, Goomba. Are we?
I'm sorry. I'm very
It's okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Goomba, what's going on in this new channel of yours?
So it's just instead of it being hyper focused on analysis of games, anime, etc., and culture, it's just basically me talking about like life in Japan, things I experienced. Like I just got done recording a 30-minute video talking about all my experiences with maid cafes, and you're gonna want to listen to that.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be going. I've talked about the word gaijin, what it means to me, my experience with it. I've talked about why English and anime pisses me off, not dubs, but just regular English. It's stuff like that. No new video on my main channel till probably December. Stream-wise, twitch.tv/gaijingoomba, no H, Connor jokes. I want to try to get into Smite a little bit. I suck with MOBAs, but they're releasing my boy Danzaburo, and anyone who watches Shadows of Cast knows why that would make me excited. But they're chock full of Kami no Kai. It's looking good. Zito, we gotta play more freaking Gunfire Reborn. That game's hella good.
Dude, I beat a run by myself last night.
I'm so jealous. But yeah, dude, just you guys know what I'm about. You know where to find me.
Zito. We
Yeah.
know where to find you.
I guess you can find me at my namesake at twitch.tv/Zito, CZ / on Twitter, and the Ever Rankin Almanac on Patreon, where Backyard Burglars, which is going to be my new book, more player races to annoy your DMs with trash animal people. Like rats, or mice, or raccoons, skunks, possums, and foxes. Things you would normally find in your trash at 2 o'clock in the morning. And unfortunately, it's not Canada, because then I would have added bear people. Maybe in another book. Another book.
No. How about no? My mortal
I don't
enemy.
want to find a bear in my trash can.
They came back.
Monty, so the moment you said they came back is like, so I should make an additional supplement later this month. But
No.
anyway,
They don't
I'm
taste in the
actually...
joint. My neighbors informed me. They're like, "Hey, we heard you ran into a bear." They came back the following week, and I just my eyes grew twice the size, and a baseball bat materialized in my hand out of nowhere.
It's wrong. I'm just imagining one of them reading a newspaper outside your door, just like
sitting in a lawn chair.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Sure, I'll be out sooner or later. You're running low on toilet paper. Everyone's got to eat.
Alrighty. So yeah. Basically, that'll be coming out very, very soon, because I literally just got the cover for it, like, literally not 5 seconds ago, and I'm only just one piece of artwork away from it being complete. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be out before December. As for streams, I've been doing a fuck ton of roguelikes, like Gunfire Reborn, Ziggurat 2, Slasher's Keep, where apparently you could stab a zombie in the face right next to a pinup of a goblin with a long sword right on his crotch. It's a Joe Cat thing, I'm gonna assume. And beyond that, more racing and more SRB 2K, a lot of mods. Like, basically, if you want to see mods of video games that should be dead, or if you want to see roguelikes, just come to my channel.
yeah. Mark Allen Jr.
That's me.
Where do they see your work?
You can find me on twitter.com/Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. That's AEON Protect Gaming. And if you want to follow pictures of my cat Bunny, head to Instagram and check out Chonk for Life. As always, please, if you like anime, go check out The Day I Became a God. Episode 3's English episode just dropped this past weekend. And I had a ton of fun recording that episode, and I hope people enjoy it. Other than that, my computer almost exploded, so I've been dealing with that. and that's been fun. So streams are kind of on hiatus for the foreseeable future until I can resolve that issue and figure out what I'm gonna do about it.
I noticed a bunch of storm chasing posts this week too.
Yeah. No, yesterday was wild.
Oh yeah, it was.
Evidently based on Twitter, so shit.
Yeah, there was a tornado that went through a part of Dallas that is pretty close to where I used to live.
Yeah.
As far as I know, no injuries, which is great. Only
Hey.
minor damage, so that was good.
That's good to hear.
But yes.
Oh my goodness.
You bring that up though, and I should mention, if you find yourself curious as to my storm spotting adventures, I do have a YouTube where I put that stuff up. There's a link to it on my Twitter bio. I will be putting up a summary video of my first year of official storm chasing, hopefully before the new year. So hopefully that'll be up by Christmas, assuming my computer issues get resolved.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's it.
Edward Bosco.
Hey, Kurt, how's it going?
Oh man, don't even tell me how your day was. What's going on?
I'm not going to waste your time with that. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
I do have something that I can talk about though, if you guys wanna hear
Yeah.
about it. So I've been sitting on this since the end of May, I think the 28th. You guys can hear me in Shadowlands. I finally got the okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Siggy
so I
will
play.
Siggy will be excited about that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of background characters that I play in Shadowlands, so it was really fun to work on. There was one character in particular that I just got the okay to talk about. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh yeah, I'm the jailer, motherfucker.
Wait, what?
So
Yeah, he got the jailer.
I have not announced this on Twitter. I have not announced this anywhere else. You guys are getting an exclusive. Yeah, I'm the main bad guy of the next fucking arc, and I'm stoked. And I have been sitting here since May being like, I'm about to ruin World of Warcraft for Monty, and I am so sorry.
I'm not playing WoW anymore. I'm not playing anymore. I only played for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good, because like I was ready to Google what the character's name was gonna be, and then I was like, immediately I'm like, I know who that is. Like the moment, wow, that's huge, dude.
Yeah,
good pull, man.
I'm super stoked. So we've been working on it for a while, and I can't say anything, but I'm super excited for this arc, man. And like they've used me before. This is the first time that they've given me the chance to really work, and for it to be the effing jailer, like it blew my mind when I came in because I didn't think it was going to be a big deal because we didn't do him till the end of the session. Like, oh, you're also this.
Oh, you know, just the BBEG of the next fucking arc.
Yeah,
no,
it's like
they put him up there
when
with
I
Illidan
was
and
when I was
and
playing, like the
Lich
Lich King was fucking coming out, and so like this is the equivalent of like my generation's Lich King, and I'm like, fuck me, man.
I like the idea of of a director just being like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna wrap it up." Oh hey, real quick, if you're not too busy, if we can just like borrow you for just a little bit more time, we're giving you the biggest role.
Yeah, that's not entirely true. They did have to tell me because if you guys have been playing World of Warcraft, they've actually had like the intro to the Shadowlands where the jailer shows up. So I recorded all that like months ago, and I've just been sitting here. No, so he's in the game, and there's lines of me, and I can't say anything. But the one that really killed me, the trailer that just announced it coming out, it's me without the filter, so like it's the actual voice that I did, and it's just like, man, it was so cool, and I wanted to retweet it. So when this session's over, I'll probably say something about it.
Yeah, you'll have to
Do
share
it.
with us.
Dude,
We'll have to let Siggy know
congratulations.
too.
Fuck yeah.
I'm super stoked. Thank you, guys.
Siggy's
My
big into
goodness,
WoW.
dude.
Way,
Yeah.
God.
All right, so man, I get to follow up that. Okay, hi guys.
You can confirm.
I played World of Warcraft.
Yep.
It's a game.
You played as a paladin named Ronald Reagan. I remember that.
Yeah, no, I was a
as a kid.
warlock called Ronald Reagan.
That makes more sense.
I was
Why
a
does this
warlock
not
called Ronald
surprise me?
Reagan, and it was spelled Raygun.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, I
Son of a
can't.
bitch.
And I shot beams out of my hands.
That is illegal.
That's all I've really done. I mean, Bosco, you're the lead villain? Yeah, but were you Ronald Reagan?
No, I
Use
was
of
not.
wordplay.
Kurt, I think you know this
touch
by now.
that.
I
Speaking of original
can't compete
characters.
with that.
Speaking of original characters, alrighty, guys. So, I'm fucking sick and tired of this world, guys. I want to be anime. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Wow, what an awful alternative choice.
I know it's not the best. It's just definitely Definitely an interesting choice. Yeah, I've been developing a VTuber model. So yeah, the debut stream will be New Year's Eve. The VTuber model got sent off to the Japanese rigger, and now we are moving on to the next stage of production. So
Nice.
yeah, I got a new phone, got the new facial tracking software set up and everything. Like this has been, I've learned a lot. A very short amount of time. I've had to learn a lot, and it's been a lot of fun to develop this, but it's also been really awesome to see everyone's support for it. I'm excited to see where it can go. It's still 5 weeks away, so it must go through.
So in 5 weeks, you star in your own isekai?
Okay, no. First of all, if I were to write an isekai, it would be a guy who isekais back into his own world.
Oh, that's
It's
horrible.
like, oh, damn it!
Taka, you could do this though. That's just VR chat.
No, he's got a backstory and everything. I won't even go into that. You got to imagine someone get isekai like 5 feet away. Like, damn it! And I just find that funnier. It's like, god damn it. They just forgot to, like, when they were setting up the program, they just forgot to set a location to destination, so it just
The coordinates were incorrect.
It just loops back. So yeah, no, I've been developing it with the very talented Kamaniki. She's been developing the character with me. I gave her the notes and we made it together, and she's done a fantastic job. For those who are interested in it, just so you know, it's expensive, so don't be shocked by that. So aside from that, that's really all I have to say. Been taking time.
Don't get scammed either. It is very easy to get scammed right now.
Yes, it is very easy to get scammed right now. So because there's no proper. I say there's no proper channels. It's all kind of a.
I mean, you're basically asking for like a industry standard fucking pay grade piece of like tech for what you're asking for.
Yeah, no, this is why I got. Luckily, just God bless it, but Iron Mouse actually like retweeted my thing when I was for somebody, and the person. The artist I went with actually had designed a lot of other people's, and she has just been nothing but professional, and she's fantastic. And not only that, she has guided me through the process, and that's been fantastic. But that's 5 weeks away on my channel. I'll be playing a bunch of video games here coming up pretty soon. I'll be wrestling this Sunday, guys, and thank you all so much for that. Should we jump into the bits here?
Do it.
Yeah, we have
Sure.
5 minutes. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, we got 5 minutes. Alrighty, I'm gonna scroll all the way down here. Okay. I would like to thank Improved Furball, Sonas J_J, Ban Hat, the Emperor of Penguin Kind, Jewelry Jelly, Meister Worst, Ivan the Vandal, J Blood 9000, Demon Chicken of Doom, Sonas J_J. Thank you all for the subs, but Sonas J_J gifting 10 subs. Fuck yeah. Thank you so much to Sonas J_J for doing that. As well, I want to thank Matty Earns, Margrax the Drake, Scamman93, Eomund Smith, Pyrotic Napalm, Headshot Salute, Good Road 12, 95 Derpy Wolves gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Zan Wind, Crow the Immortal, Nerdy Notions gifting another sub. Thank you so much, Nerdy Notions, for gifting that sub. A kobold in a mech suit. Whoa. Thanks so much for the sub. Glacierius, McCleary 9615, not Obsidian. Nerdy Notion Z gifting 5 subs as well. Thank you so much to Nerdy Notions for doing that. Luke the Lucas, Vonavahan 89, Arc Requiem D, Bud the Spud 3226, as well. King of Morons. Thank you for the subs. Nightshade 626, thank you for gifting a sub. Crazy Tail 30, thank you for gifting a sub. Appreciate this, guys. Very kind of you. Now thank you so much for that, guys. And I'm going to scroll on down here. And now let's call out some of these wonderful bit drops that people were very kind enough to do here. I would like to thank, I like to booyah for the bits. I would like to thank Infinite Kitty for the 10,000 bits, guys. Can we get snaps out for Infinity Kitty? Hey, Monty, I hope you're feeling better. Here's some recovery bits to get you back in. Watch out, Nadine. She's throwing them. Bits incoming.
I'm writing the intro. I can't. I'm just gonna have to get hit by them for now.
It's like watching an enemy in Hyrule Warriors get hit with fucking stasis.
Yeah.
Also, Goblin looks so freaking adorable in those sweaters. 10,000 bits from Infinite Kitty. Thank you so much for that. Sonas_J, 2,000 bits. No message, just 2,000 bits. Well, thank you so much, Sonas_J. Stash 0007, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Blackfoot Ferret, Thank you as well to the Elite Bits. Happy American Thanksgiving, folks, and those who drink bag milk too. Hey, that's only a East Coast thing. God damn it.
Fucking Ontario.
I had
Fucking
bag milk
Ontario.
in
We
my
want to put our
lunch.
milk in bags. Okay.
I had bag milk with my lunch in elementary, middle, and high school. So
Is this a good story or a bad story? I can't tell.
I went to
It's a bad
school in Los
story.
Angeles. What do you think?
I'm
Weird.
Canadian. We have bagged milk up here. Bad Monk Montague, thank you for the 500 bits for the train. That's right, we had a hype train going on there. Band Hat for the 500 bits. I can't wait to hashtag blame Bosco for my bad rolls. When my gold amethyst diehard dice show up on Saturday. 500 bits from Band Hat. Thank you so much. Foscar, the not so great. Thank you for the 505 bits. Bits to support the Orky Boss deserves Armor Foundation. Well, thank you. Free Shea Avocado. Thank you so much for the bits as well. Pyrotic Napalm with the 1,000 bits. Finally caught up with the Unexpectables. Let's go! We still have more bits, but thank you, Pyrotic Napalm. We appreciate your intensity. Savanders, thank you for the bits. Lovely Lorelei, thank you for the bits. Art Salt, thank you for the bits. What do they? Ooh, Umbertastic for the 1,500 bits. In lieu of turkey, I give you beets. Well, thank you very much for the beets, Umbertastic. 1,500 in total tally. Crazy Dale 30 with the 2,000 bits. I'm planning on buying a metric ton of dice from Die Hard Dice. But I'm just curious, will the code work if you live outside the US or Canada?
I think it's national, but I don't want to say.
Yeah, I think it's
conclusively.
multinational. It should be universal.
It's usually everything's okay but Quebec. That's about all I know.
That's for giveaways, though.
That's right. Jesus.
There also might be They might be revoking that. Apparently, I've heard. rumors.
Thanks. Okay, that's good. Then all I can say is good. Dude, the man with the 500 bits. Hey, Bosco, where can we find you?
Oh, in
Someone just
World of
wanna know where they can
Warcraft.
find you.
I don't know if you've heard, but I'm the jailer, so you can find me.
No,
on
No,
World of
where
Warcraft.
on
the whole-
social media, you numpty?
At Ed Bosco VA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco. Why?
Great Otaku Bomb with the 10,000 bits. Dennis Dyack, the guy who made X-Men Destiny and nothing else.
I loved that game. Okay, show some respect. Game was great.
What? Okay, what game are they talking about? Because this is over my head.
X-Men
we
Destiny.
We're at 7 o'clock, Kurt. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I hate to
okay,
hurry you.
okay. Well,
but-
Great Otaku Bomb, think of the 10,000 bits. Probate, think of the 1,500 bits. I don't recall giving Connor permission to reveal my secrets. Well, it happened. It's at Knife from Drippy Wolf, think of the 500 bits. Salute, Chaz, salute with the 2,000 bits. No message, just rolling. Party bits. Ian Smith, think of the 500 plus bits. Salute, headshot, salute with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. The Urasign Master, think of the 500 bits. Nerdy Ocean Z with the. I want to thank Great Otaku Bomb for an additional 10,000 bits as well. Thanks, Ito. I was able to write a better desert continent for my campaign using your Naga subraces. Keep up the good work and would love to see the new stuff. That was
actually one of the fucking reasons I made that book.
Great Otaku Bomb. Thank you so much for the 10,000 bits. Chief Tomahawk with the 4,000 bits. Bits for Edward, the BBEG. Looking forward to hearing your voice. Ooh. Chief Tomahawk will just say, but he can't wait to kill you. Shady S24 with the 1,500 bits. I got my bonus this week and I can't get it. PS5, so take my bits. Okay, thanks so much, Shadius. We gotta keep going here faster. The real gets here with their 2,000 bits. So what is talking to announce he's also on the show? That's not happening. That's for the ladies only. Angel of Oathrick, thank you for the 500 bits. Tia Lord, thank you for the 500 bits. I would also like to thank a couple more people here. Killing me small 7490 for the bits. I want to thank ETM Sun Wukong for the 1,000 bits. I would like to thank Zoa King for the 1,000 bits and General Scott 92, Lone Wolf Lord, Attest to Stone. Olawa Bingo, Emo Crab. Thank you all for this. Thank you all for the bits.
Real quick, because we completely forgot. Do you want to talk about our sponsor?
Yeah, our sponsor, Die Hard Dice.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the
news
official
said-
sponsor, of Unexpectables. Episode brought to you by Die Hard Dice. If you are looking to pick up some dice or dice accessories for this holiday season for either yourself or a family member or a friend or whoever you want to buy it for, then you could head on over to dieharddice.com. They got a whole bunch of new stuff that they're rolling out this week, and I was just informed via email that from the 16th through the 20th of December, if you use the coupon code Unexpectables on your checkout, you get 15% off your purchase.
Damn.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a nice. That's good for gift
So
giving, that is.
be sure to pick up your Die Hard dice or dice accessories with that coupon code. You get 15% off your purchase.
I can vouch. Die Hard dice make very good gifts. I've bought them as gifts many times. Very, 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 very nice.
They'll
You're
also
gonna
send you
DM
free stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
if
true.
you when you buy a metal set of dice, if you tell them where you found out or where you learned about Die Hard dice, you usually get a free set of normal plastic dice, and they are very pretty as well.
So if you want to
Um,
pick up some high quality dice, dice trays, other dice accessories, carrying cases, anything at all like that, then head on over to dieharddice.com and you will not be disappointed.
They're super great over there. I have one very, very minor announcement to make. For those of you guys who are not aware, we also have a Discord for the Unexpectables. You can, I believe, exclamation point, I think Discord or Discordables in the chat. We'll bring that up. The reason I mention that is that we've just added a new emote for those of you who use Nitro. I'm going to post in the general in our current chat that we're all in right now. My friend Enryu had her friend make a very lovely Tubbs petting
Excellent.
emote.
A
So-
what? Petting emote?
Yeah, if you look in general in the Unexpectables general
Oh,
chat
I
right now.
will. One moment here.
So shout out to my friend who did that. Thank you, dude. It's stupid and fun. And
Monty, I might have to talk to you about better Twitch TV or Frank Your Face emotes.
I don't know what that means, but my
That we
friend
can
did
actually
this.
get this in the chat.
Oh, amazing. But yes, there you go. And is everybody ready to go and good to go with?
It's just hypnotic. I can't stop looking at it. It's
There's a
just-
slower version too, but I prefer the faster version because it's a bit more violent.
Just
And
aggressive
it makes
petting.
me feel a little bit better about having it exist,
cathartic.
but it's very nice.
All right.
My friend made me a bunch of memes today and make me feel pretty good, so that's nice of her. Anyway,
That's good.
we're gonna play D&D now. We're gonna do Dungeons and Dragons. You guys ready?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, I didn't
your
finish the intro. I got distracted by the fact that
So,
Bosco was the jailer.
Oh, we're talking about with additional 3,000
Hold on.
bits.
No. I'm good to
Hug.
go. I'm good to go. I'm good to go.
I'm sorry, Monty.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
No, it's fine. All right.
Yeah.
So, when last we left our heroes, Remy the Kenku fighter, Task the Kobold Ranger, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Task the Kobold Ranger, and wait,
You said me twice.
I said Task twice.
Yay!
Oh.
Twice as much task.
Tusk, get out of here!
I'm sorry, I wrote Task in the place of Greckles. I just realized.
You're off your game,
Agreed.
Monty.
Yeah!
I really am.
So
I'm
it's
sorry, I'm
so
sorry,
first it was
Gaijin, but
first it was not
Zito's my
Greckles.
new Zito's my new Denka. I'm sorry.
Now it's just
Task.
it's like
No, Monty-
it's just
Monty?
Greckles in a shitty Task cosplay.
It's Task
it's
the
it's like the
Kobold
fucking
Greckles.
Moblin head outfit with
Yeah.
Task instead.
It says Task and the Kenku Rogue. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry. Remy the Kenku fighter, Task the Kobold Ranger, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and a newfound friend in Seika the Fire Ganassi Monk. The party had been successful in finding the 3 ingredients and components needed to create magical augmented objects to survive and traverse the dangerous and volatile lands of the elemental planes of air, water, earth, and fire. The party, after returning home, have decided that the first primordial plane to delve into is the elemental plane of air. Now, with their goal set in mind and a direction, the party now reconvenes for training, resupply, and investigation. So, you guys have some downtime. You have a week of downtime before leaving for the elemental planes.
Real quick.
Hi.
Hi, sorry. Monty, I need to turn my gain down just a hair so I don't
Okay.
kill Austin. I just noticed. So if you need to rebalance me, here we go. Okay, how's that?
All right, speak for me.
Saying things. Sorry, guys. It
You
just
sound fine. You sound fine.
okay. Didn't want to blow up
You're
yours.
good. No, you're all good.
No problem,
all right.
Task.
Yeah, no problem, Task. Shoot an arrow, Task.
I love how 4 people jumped in. I couldn't get a quip in.
All
right.
Hey,
Let's
Gaijin,
go.
I still love you and appreciate what you bring to the table, buddy.
I love you too, Bosco. Okay, what are we doing?
All right. So we're going to start with the people who sent me a significant amount of downtime. Specifically, I'm going to start with Task. He seems to be popular today, so we're going to start with Task.
Yes. Hello, Task. Pleasure seeing you. Morning, Task. Morning, Task.
There's a duplication spell. In
Task,
this,
you
in
go that
actual-
way. Task, come with me.
So,
Good, we can do more
Um,
damage that way.
Task. Your investigation into magical items, as well as additional people's investigation into magical items, has led you guys into consulting Edward and Robso, the very strange warlock who is the son of Ozzy, and is a rather mysterious individual. You basically sent an inquiry to see him, but he's quite busy. So he sent you back an origami bird,
Oh.
which appears to be magical. And written on it says, "Go to the Yawning Bird statue in the High Arcana district and ask for a cattail and rose."
Oh man, the back alley shit. Let's go.
Kind of vague, but he gives you something. On top of that, you are also wanting to learn silence, and add it to your repertoire.
Yeah.
Which you found Keikana Maro, or K, the anti-wizard. Ironically, not really ironically, specifically is very well trained in that spell and was willing to tutor you for 3 days. Um, you learned, but it was imagine a book study, but the person teaching you about the book really likes the book and has to point out every single nuance detail. So she'll teach you every single rune, but she's going to teach you the history of every single one of those runes so you appreciate and understand every single element of the rune itself. It's a bit rough, and at times you fall asleep, but hey, you have it now. So you officially have silence learned from Keikana Maro.
I can
In your
cast.
repertoire.
I then cast it as she's telling me the history about Rune
And
A.
if you understand the immediate runics from the step,
Oh my god.
she slow turns and looks at you with like narrowed eyes and the chalk in her hand, and she just
And I
like
give
gives
her
you the
both
stare.
thumbs. I give her 2 thumbs up and a shit-eating grin.
And she like makes like you imagine it'd be a snort noise, and she just exhales. But you have that. So you now have that in your repertoire. Willow has one more catapult scroll left.
Fuck
That
yeah.
is she is willing to pass on to you. She is
Oh, yeah.
you enter into the room, and she's currently like she looks like she's diffusing a bomb when you go in. It's like Doros is there holding 2 vials, and they both turn and look at you, and she just points towards the drawers. She's like with like a basically 2 like iron clips just like pouring like chemicals into other chemicals. It's a whole process. It's strange to think something so volatile can come from drow blood, and yet there she is. So, that is tasks. The remaining stuff, unfortunately, you were not able to do because the dryness of Keikana's lesson kind of ate up most of your time,
It's fine.
and also your consultation with um,
Edward.
Edward is kind of iffy at times. Panic. We'll go to you next, really quick.
Ooh.
You sell the feather cloak. You sell it actually to a museum, which gives you the highest price, as it is a culturally significant item. You learn that the cloak is actually a marriage garb. It is worn by the basically the female Goliath who gets married in ceremonies, usually in uniting tribes. It's a very significant cultural object, and the specific trend of this actually carries over into the Northlanders. The Northlanders have a similar practice, as well as some nomadic orc tribes that live in colder, more harsh environments. You sell it for the total of 5,000 gold pieces, which
Ooh.
you then take as you have intended to the Hoketh Temple, where it is happily received by Isla, which I believe covers, I think, half of what you owe.
Half. I thought that was the full thing.
That's actually the whole. I'm checking. I'm double checking.
It was 5,000. I
It
remember
was
you
five
telling me.
thousand. So yes, you have paid off your debt to the Hoketh clergy. Isla, as you present the money to Isla, she a couple of the clerics take it, and she kind of turns to you and goes, "It's appreciated." And she kind of gives you a smile.
So was that.
Oh, don't thank me for that. Thank my father. He was willing to turn a blind eye for my sake, and for yours.
He looks up to the sky and says, "Thanks."
Thanks, Dad.
take care, Mr. Grimtongue.
I'll be sure to.
You make your way out. You also wanted to find Cure Mass Wound Scrolls.
Yes. in relation to the previous topic.
To prevent such a thing as that happening again, I'm just going to grab some nice ambient little music here. Roll 20s, please stop uncollapsing my stuff. You know, I'm just going to grab Celtic Impulse. That sounds like fun. Does that work?
Ooh. Sounds like a candle scent.
There we go. How's that? Tell me if it's loud, chat. If it's too loud, let me know. How's it for everybody else? You guys hear me?
It's fine for me.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay.
Fine by me.
Yep,
Everyone
great
says
for
it's
me.
nice. All right, we're good. No one's losing their eardrums today.
What?
Okay. Zeno. All right. Panic. You also wanted to get some Cure Mass Wound Scroll, and as you kind of note down each and every person you know, you are immediately led back home to the front entrance of the Oriara Temple of Log. Log has 3 scrolls of Mass Cure Wounds, which when he shows them to you are basically like drawings of him and Oriara like skipping through like a field of gears. Another one is of them making a cake. The third one is like of them making macaroni art. One of them is just straight up macaroni art, but they are tangible magical scrolls of Mass Cure Wounds somehow.
All right.
But they are not free. They come at a discounted price because it is your cleric who made them. And Log has not maximum happiness, but he is high in happiness at the moment. So each one is 750 gold each because there are his precious drawings for Oriara that he worked very hard on.
Fuck. I'll take one then.
He gives you the macaroni drawing and he rolls it up like
750, you said?
750 gold pieces.
Okay, let me do some math here real quick then.
For more macaroni, like 1 copper piece for the macaroni, and then the additional like 749 for the magical essences to make into scrolls that just make the art that much more special for Oriara in his mind.
I'm just gonna real quick pull out a calculator here because I wasn't expecting it to be that hefty.
Well, it beats what the actual price would be because that's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
You want to know what the actual like full spell cost would have been?
No.
Okay. Don't complain.
My pants can only hold so much shit, Monty.
I know.
So that's all of my platinum and a good chunk of my gold, but I do have a Mass Cure Wounds scroll now.
Okay. Now, that's what you have. So, Taylor, you get to learn Skywrite from with Taylor.
Okay.
As well. Just to make that pretty easy going. The opposite end of K. I don't know, just believe in yourself is mostly what the lesson is. Druid magic is genuinely...
I'm pretty good at faking it till I make it.
Yeah, that's more basically what Taylor teaches you is just, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can only make pigeon shapes, so good luck. You probably have a better chance at it than they do.
All right, guy. Panic Grimtongue is awesome. Visit the Sweet Dragon in the Lower Craft Edition.
Taylor looks at that, nods, and goes, I feel like this was a mistake somehow.
Maybe.
Says the person who makes men out of pigeons.
Hey, they don't make them. They just happen.
Oh, it's worse!
That's somehow scarier. Great.
You think there's logic to this? Welcome to chaos. Anyway, so for the sake of this, you guys did collect quite a few items that are worth a significant chunk of money. Would you like to sell them for the amounts that they are worth? I know that Borky has decided to keep essentially the equivalency of a mithril plate scale mail, which is a bone scale mail that has no disadvantage on stealth checks. But there are remaining objects that you guys want to sell them for their full prices.
Zito, did you post those objects in the chat for us?
I can do that really quickly. One
Yeah,
moment.
can you post that in the Discord?
I sure can.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Just 'cause
Zito.
I want to be sure there aren't any like useful gems that I could use for spell components because
And there you go. That is the pool.
Cool.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. One more quick second.
uh-huh.
There's a little bit more that we still have. There we go. Here.
Gee, we
is
have
the-
more than this? Oh my god.
Here's the
lot
full
of stuff.
Here's the full pull.
Oh, well okay. Wow.
I mean, it's more money, Kurt.
Oh, it's true. You see, Tash. I see.
So the crown.
So Connor,
She's a
above game.
wolf.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think there were certain things that we found on the king, like the crown and stuff, that we were gonna give to the museum.
Yeah, that's you still get money for it though, technically speaking.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
For
I
the
can't
sake
use
of
any of these for
ease?
spell components.
so is there anything you guys wanted? You want to keep the bone longswords? They're basically worth longsword price. So if you guys
And,
want to keep those, are totally fine.
Borky wants to keep the broken bone war mask and try and repair it.
Okay, that's totally possible.
Borky, I don't
It's
know,
mundane, so you could probably get it mended somewhere.
That's why Borky was literally going to take it to Fluffy. so we'll take
Hey,
it.
you can give it to Iggy when he's not making
Ooh,
your thing.
yeah, okay, we'll do it. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can give that to him, and he can work on it while you guys are gone. Honestly.
Yeah,
that'd be
so
a
look,
good thing.
anyways, we busted it, but it's connected to this armor I'm gonna be wearing.
Can you can you just here breathe into this hose for me really fast?
How-
As
really,
Iggy just
Okay.
you ever get dizzy when you're trying to blow up like an inflatable
Yep, I
raft?
just did it right
Yeah, yeah, that's
Ah.
basically what happened. As you are currently inflating the froghemoth lungs that you guys have procured and Iggy has cleaned out.
Can Borky's back be to the lungs and he's just going, is it working?
Yes.
Kurt,
Alright.
if you're gonna actually wear a bone mask, then I demand every time you introduce yourself, you just go greetings and salutations.
Brother.
Brother!
No, Borky's just. Here's what Borky's gonna do. He's gonna open up the door, knock knock. He's gonna open up the door, and Borky's gonna say bone joke and just kill the guy. You know.
So, crown, 2,000 gold pieces to the
Hold on.
museum.
Let me
Oh.
go ahead and calculate all this crap. Hold on.
Yeah.
So two grand.
Mhm.
Continue.
five grand for Winterfang.
Okay. Next.
Each sapphire, there's 10 of them, 1,000 gold each.
So 10 grand.
Above game, did we inspect what Winterfang did?
It's not magical. None of
It's
these
just
items are
regular sword.
magical.
Oh fuck that
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
It's a
Okay.
decorative. It's a decorative sword.
Okay, pretty sword. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Onward.
The rubies are 50 gold pieces each. They're not worth that much.
So how many did we have? Two. So 100.
Two of them, so 100 gold. There are 10 quart clay bottles. Each one is worth 1,500 gold pieces each. You wanted to give some to Helga.
Yes.
This
So
is
one. I think we all want to keep one for ourselves and give one to Helga, and then sell off the rest.
Right.
Okay, so that's 6. One to
Uh,
Helga, so that's 7. So you want to sell 3 of them.
Seika's probably not going to hold on to it.
So then 4.
Okay, so selling 4 of them, that's going to be 6,000 for 4 bottles. So you guys get
Okay.
6,000. And I think for the first time, Helga's happiness is actually going to go up for the first fucking
For the
time.
first time in 3 years.
For the first time
Wow,
in
you guys are mean.
forever.
Here's
No,
here's
she's
the thing
hard to
about-
please.
She's just
Here's-
unhappy. We're not mean.
Here's the thing about Helga though is she doesn't dip too far into being upset because she's Helga, but on the flip side she doesn't get happy easy because she's Helga. So
Happiness is a choice, Mark.
yeah,
And she has chosen not to be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
All right. So just for the sake of everyone, we are currently sitting at 23,100.
Cool.
Christ.
Now here's
the
the
robe-
question. Now,
The robe was hold on. Let's figure this out first. The robe was sold, so that's null and void. That's gone.
Okay.
And then the Winter Wolf cloak was 1,000 gold pieces. It has no cultural significance, unfortunately.
Does it look badass though?
It's pretty cool looking, yeah.
So, like, is it just a bunch of furs with spikes sticking out of them?
So it's like imagine like a Game of Thrones style like cape with like the fur trim near the neck, but also
Oh.
coming out of the fur part are like these bone spikes that are just kind of
Season
up.
1 Trevor Belmont jacket.
It's because
Yeah.
the thing is, I wanted to take that, but I was greedy. I was taking 3 things. And it's
I mean,
worth
it's up to
$1,000.
the
That's
party.
a lot.
It's up to the party if you
All
want
right,
it.
guys. So for my sake of calculating, are we keeping it or not?
Does it do anything, or is it just fancy as fuck?
No, it's just fancy.
It's fancy as fuck. It's
Is it real wolf cloak or is it faux?
yeah, it's made out of real
Okay.
wolf.
Where are the bone spikes?
They're on the
Exact-
fur, where the fur, like you said, Trevor Belmont had like the fur with the cape coming out. Where the fur is, there's bone spikes coming also out of the fur.
Borky would like that too. Borky wants that. Borky
Okay.
wants this.
It would match really well with your new armor, actually.
Yeah, that's
'cause
why
it's got
Borky
the
wants it.
bones.
That's why I was curious
Yeah.
about the bones.
Okay.
Like, 'cause I think these were all meant to go together.
Okay,
Gonna look
so
real
I think this was
snazzy.
the armor of the Goliath, and I want to talk about. Sorry, I'm about to go above game. Sorry, go on.
okay, so we're still sitting on 23,100.
Okay, so you
the
guys
dis-
are okay with me taking the winter cloak?
Yeah, do it. Do
Go
it.
for it.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
The discovery of the Goliath settlement of Kolkadar also gave you guys some money as well. Do you want money or do you want AC?
AC, for fuck's sake!
I would like more AC.
How much AC do we currently have? Is that document up to date? The
That is, oh god, where is it? That's some player inventory, renovation opportunities. Oh, it hasn't been calculated since the last time you guys spent it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can someone in the Discord?
Because it's showing you guys
more
haven't got in rooms or the library.
Just
Oops,
send me a little
oopsie.
Send me a
Well,
little
if you
message.
guys want AC, we can calculate that later and deal with that later.
Yeah,
That's-
let's
that's on
even
you.
that out.
It's saying we have an exorbitant amount of total AC.
You do, and you do not have that because it's showing you do not have in rooms, or it's saying you don't have in rooms or your library or your hires at all. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
because
you have
Yeah.
those.
I'm still sitting on 13,000 on my
That's-
notes.
That's incorrect. That has been
Okay.
spent. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So total amount. Task is how much?
23,100 gold.
Okay.
So wait, are we selling Winterfang?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, all right.
Well, you also wanted one of the bone longswords, so I was going to give you that.
Well, I wanted a longsword, but if it's a fancy one, then definitely I would take that one.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's worth $5,000. It's worth a quarter of our net income. So
yeah, it's fancy.
It does exactly the same thing as the bone longswords do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
no-
prettier.
Guys,
But it's
just
got a
paint it
name.
gold. He won't know.
You can
Alright.
prestidigitate it to look pretty.
All right. So if I
True.
divide this evenly by, 6 of us? We each get 3,850 gold.
3,850.
Oh,
Yes.
I have money now.
Does Seika need money?
Seika has never had money.
I would like
had-
more
I've had
money, please.
I've
I
had
I
no
actually
money since I got here.
I had to buy his mount.
Yeah.
How much was that again, dude? I gotta add it to my tally.
3,850 for everyone.
3,850. Alrighty.
I can buy rations now.
And including with my previous pitiful amount of money I had before, I'm actually at $5,000.
I am no longer in debt.
Yeah. Also, for the sake of brevity, you guys also notified the Hoketh clergy of the unrest at Kolkadar. And a procession has made their way out with a traveling party to go and they're actually thinking about maybe reviving the location as a historical site and also a new lodging to expand the city of Alivast, actually.
Why would you build something like that on top of an ancient burial ground?
All you did was move
Listen,
the
listen,
headstone.
Task.
No, the graveyard can be maintained.
You didn't move the bodies. You only moved the
I have a
headstone.
question. Is it a good idea to use a magical dragon spine as the main part of a building?
No, but it
Or
does
is that
say
no,
fucking no.
or is that no es bueno?
All right. So,
All right.
for this next little bit, would everybody like to travel together? I'm going to recommend this.
Yeah.
Sure.
For the strange instructions provided to you by Edward and Rob. So,
Yeah.
Making our way downtown.
Watching.
Watching fast. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I watched so fast, guys.
As long as wait, is Seika allowed in the high district?
Yeah, he's with you guys. He's
We
your
vouch
charge
for
right
him.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
Solly vouched for him specifically.
Yeah, we're heroes.
Connor, shut up. Solly just went up to the council and was like, he's cool. And they were like, all right. So you are currently Seika under the protection of Solly Andrus, who has a seat on the council.
Excellent. I will
Cool.
do everything in my power to absolutely abuse that power.
Just for my sake, Monty, could you please read off what the note said again?
Go to the, I think it was a bird. Oh, shit. Close my book. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
You were given,
Uh-oh.
no, you're fine. You were given an origami bird
Yes.
that on it said, go to the bird statue, the yawning bird statue in the High Arcana district, which you guys have access to, and ask for a cattail and a rose.
That's for a cattail and a rose.
Okay.
So, as you guys make your way through the city streets, you make your way outside and you see Big Guy and Ben currently working on a very big draft horse right now, reapplying horseshoes. The town is not busy, but there's definitely obviously people in the streets, as there always is. As you guys make your way through the city of Alivast, these strange pigeons flopping about in the sky, the various children running through the city streets chasing each other, the guard at watch, the once destroyed buildings rebuilt in record time. You do see some dwarves working on some more intricate building structures as you guys make your way through. Seika, still weird.
Yeah.
Still very weird. As you walk through the city streets, you see a fire in a metal cage. You see wind blowing, water pouring from a rooftop all at the same time. It's just, it's so strange.
It's too much mixing.
Yeah, it's weird.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
As you
By
guys
the way,
make
I
it-
love the expression "fire in a cage." That sounds
Yeah.
super dope.
It's a
It's a
what do you
lantern,
call it?
right?
Yeah, it's like a lantern.
yeah.
That's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
But
fucking
it's
metal.
super cool.
It's contained. It's not supposed to be contained.
Right.
You make your way through the city streets, seeing the various different people. People do greet you actually. You're stopped several times. There's like a young dwarven man who stops you and he like runs up to you guys. He's like, Gromith, bless you. You saved my father against the dragon attack. Bless your hearts. Kind of gives you a firm handshake and things like that. There's an elven woman who's selling like fruit, and she throws you all like free apples and oranges
Oh,
and
nice.
stuff like that.
Oh, fuck
as
yeah.
things.
Are they
You-
candied?
No, they are just
Oh,
normal fresh fruit. But Seika, again,
Yeah.
whoa, weird, cool. You apparently saved her son in that incursion as well. As you make your way through town, a lot of people notice you. A lot of people turn heads, panic. A lot of people, some ladies are like, "Hey, it's that guy from the festival." Hey, as you guys make your way through, eventually reaching the High Arcana district. As you guys make your way inside, you see beautiful kinetic statues, extravagant homes, wizard towers every other corner. This is definitely like wizard central right now. As you make your way through, I would like everybody to make perception checks to try and find the yawning bird.
Just don't go down Diagon Alley.
I think
Natural
you said
20.
diagonally. Wow.
Oh, never mind.
It's a 16 from Seika.
That's a persuasion check. Yeah.
You did it.
I
Persuaded the
persuade
heck
myself
out
to
of
do a perception check.
17.
6.
Pain.
Oof.
That's a 23.
Oh, okay, yeah, 23 is vision
Visual,
based.
yeah.
Yeah.
Greckles,
Uh-huh.
you notice that there is a fountain right in the middle of this district. It is a pathetic thing. It is gross. You know when you get like water staining that's like that brown grossness? Like a pool, like an outdoor pool that just nobody cares about. So they just leave it and let the leaves dry in it and it gets all nasty.
The perfect place to hide something.
As you make your way forward, you note that there is a very gaudy bird statue, and the bird's mouth is like egregiously open. Like it's almost like a straight line from like the top of the beak all the way down.
Oh my god.
And it is kind of ridiculous.
All right, I got this. Task, do what you need to do inside that beak.
Dude, hold on. Before I go poking around inside of a statue, is there anyone nearby?
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Yes, please. Okay. I was gonna ask, could I use the 17? But
This is a different perception. You're not looking
Fair
for
enough,
bird
fair enough,
statue.
fair enough.
You're looking for people specifically, so it's a different
beads 9.
9, I mean, obviously there are some people around. They don't seem to be paying you guys too much mind. You do see that there are 2 like kind of older humans who are just like arguing over the semantics of like divination magic and the properties and how it's, you know, it's a bit obtuse for my personal taste, like that sort of nonsense, and you can tell that they're not watching you.
I mean,
that's the only thing you
Okay.
see.
Well, before I fucking like make a scene and inspect the statue, I'm gonna at least like mutter out loud, at least like, you know, like people talking. So if anyone is watching us, it's like audible but not gonna turn heads. I look to the statue as I stand underneath it. You have a cattail and a rose.
You watch as the bird's mouth just enlarges. It like just widens like a door frame.
Ah.
into
God,
this
it's Mario 2!
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah. That's actually, wow, what a great comparison. I didn't even think about that. Damn. Yeah, it basically opens, and what occupies the frame is just this kind of purpley black oozy void, for lack of a better term.
Money.
Hi.
As a criminal, would
Hi.
would this make sense as just a really nice secret path? I want to jump in head first and just kind of go wee, because my criminal instincts are telling me that this is just a really well hidden entryway into some kind of horrible black market.
You can't call yourself a criminal, you goody two shoes. I swear to God.
This
You don't know my past.
This is some wizard shit, and it's legit, and it's nice. I will say that.
You're a smooth criminal.
Well, gentlemen, no time like the present.
I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
I will also walk in, but uncomfortably.
Like Greckles is kind of beaming at how impressive this is, how sneaky this is.
He's like, goody two shoes, I'll have you know I stole a punch bowl.
With a nat 20, baby.
Okay. So, is everybody going in?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So as you all proceed in, immediately all of your senses are hit with the strong and almost oppressive smell of expensive incense, burning components, as you guys enter into a large marble plaza. It is an impossible space, obviously. It appears to be a endless market of magical goods and wares. And not only is this, first of all, everybody here, immediately you see people, and people don't even notice you. They don't care. Everyone here appears to be an extremely high-level wizard or caster of some manner. And I'm gonna say just everybody make a general perception check, and whatever you roll on, I'll give you a random something of value.
I was hopefully gonna ask, are most of these people goblins?
Soft 20.
14.
10.
Did my thing
Also
roll? What the fuck?
14.
Oh, there it is, 18.
18. Okay. Everyone got different numbers. Oh, nope. Bosco and Panic got similar numbers. So I'll just say you guys saw the same thing. Okay.
Roll an 18. Willow, what are you doing here?
Oh my god, no. She runs away. There's no one who looks like Willow here. I will specify that. Borky, everyone here has the sort of same style. Seika, something about this is very, very weird to you. This definitely seems to be kind of upper crust. Like, this definitely seems to be more of a sort of high, you know, not aristocrat, but like these people clearly are people of higher status in some form or function. And yet their manner of dress is not anything that is overly extravagant for the most part. But they do carry themselves like they would not care if you crossed them, if that makes sense. There is a mixture of races here. A lot of humans, a decent amount of dragonborn, decent amount of gnomes, 1 or 2 goblins, no bugbears, no orcs either. Just a kind of spattering. You count probably at least 1,000 people in this space.
Wow.
There's a lot of people here. This is a big marketplace. And it is buildings. It is also open stalls. There's a giant stall that is just selling familiars. Like it's just like you watch as there's an elf who's going, oh, this one doesn't bite, and he immediately gets bit and goes, ah! And it's just like the potential buyer just kind of walks away. There are banners of bright, colorful fabric that stream like in and out of buildings. You see beasts perched up at the top, acting as guardians, gargoyles, and other such creatures. This is a very, 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 very nice place. I will say that. I'm gonna say with everybody's perception checks, you all basically get that gist for the most part. There are statues in here as well. There are actual nice fountains in this particular place, and there is a signage post, almost like entering into like a downtown like city area, like one of those kind of crafty downtown areas. There is a very beautiful decorative sign that says,
"Oh, this is Wizard Soho. Hell yeah!"
It's the Magic Kingdom.
I'm just reminded of like the Portobello Road scene from Bedknobs and Broomstick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's similar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Portobello Road, Portobello Road.
Are the fountains in here also vomiting birds?
They are similar, but they're kind of a mock-up of the bird that you just came in, but actually they're well kept. They have like plants around them that are being tended to. And there are a lot of pseudo-dragons in here as well. A lot of pseudo-dragons, homunculuses, flying monkeys, all sorts.
Damn homunculize.
There's one guy in the background just telling someone that his potions are too strong for him.
God damn it.
Can't
get away from that meme.
There is a Plaza Square signage above that reads EOS Square, which is IOS-SQ, obviously square. So.
I know I'm new to reading words, but that says Yausk. Yausk.
The SQ is for square, Borky.
Well, then write square.
Well, sometimes people like to abbreviate things.
Ah, shit, someone stole the UR. Damn it.
Well, there's probably something here for all of us, at least in some way. So, is there anything you're in the market for? I'm looking for armor.
No, I left all the armor back there with, stuffy,
Task.
Yeah.
The paper crane unfolds in front of you. The one that was given to you by Edward, and it says, "Have fun, stay out of trouble, be mindful it's expensive here. Best of luck, Edward." And the paper crane folds up and flies away.
Nice. All right, boys. High rolling shopping.
Did you see there's a ring shop somewhere?
I feel like that would be a perception check.
A ring shop.
Yes, a ring shop. We don't go around here.
Might have looking for magic rings, I'm assuming.
Soft 20. Yeah.
Okay. Borky, as you look around, you see a one very large shop that seems to dominate. There's not there are buildings here, but they're not. There are more stalls than buildings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The stalls are definitely there's a guy who's just selling just components. That's just in different there's just stacks of these sort of shelves, and he's just pulling components out and handing them off to this pretty reasonably looking well-off looking wizard who's taking certain things. You do notice that there is a house, a building, which has a signage to it. It is called the Twisted Oak Staff. The sign is being held up by a Twisted Oak Staff that is hanging above the door, and it appears to be a magical item shop.
So on brand.
Borky just points with his big orc finger.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go that way. Would anyone like to come with me so I'm not taken for a fool?
Sure. I can actually go with.
Oh, everyone! Yay!
Okay. You guys make your way through the city streets, less crowded than the actual city of Alivast itself. Something about this location is strange feeling. Not in a you're gonna die sort of way, but this is clearly I would say everyone would get this feeling, especially given your experiences traveling to different planes. This is very clearly a created plane, like a pocket plane dimension that you get the vibe of. Given
is
your
out of-
knowledge.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was about to say it's an out-of-body existence experience.
In a weird way, yeah. The flow of time here seems odd. Like there's no real sun. It's just an arcanist light at the top, almost like it almost feels like a building itself, but it's clearly not. It's clearly a plane, and it's got a sky to it. But
Man.
it's
We're in interdimensional Wegmans. Fuck yeah.
it's very unnaturally natural, if that makes
Guys,
sense.
I'm
It's
gonna,
very
go,
beautiful.
I'm gonna go get 40 chicken breasts. Does anyone want 40 chicken
Dude,
breasts?
I would super pound that.
I know, no, here's what
Hell
we're doing.
yeah.
We're getting rice, we're getting beans, and we're getting chicken and some kind of flavor. We're eating for a month, boys.
I'm gonna grab that box of 300 fish sticks if no one's gonna
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
You guys
Here's
pass by a you watch as a very older wizard appears to be buying just a set of wands for his students. You see as there is a elven staff carver currently trying to sell an ancient like elderwood staff to a more sagely looking gnome wizard who's stroking his beard, kind of examining very closely. As you make your way forward, you see something I don't think you guys have seen before, actually.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I mean this in the sense that it's not something you expect. You see a Loxodon for the first time.
Oh! Explain!
So a
Elephant.
Loxodon are elephant people. They essentially are bipedal elephant people. They're very big. You see about 4 of them currently, seemingly traveling together wearing religious garb of Uspa. You guys would immediately recognize the garb of Uspa.
Holy shit,
As
a
you
whole-
guys-
a whole bunch of babars.
Yeah, a whole bunch of babars.
Goddamn.
They appear to
Fucking
be speaking with an individual on matters you're not too sure of, but they definitely stand out as you've never seen these before.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
My idiot child just walked on my keyboard. I need to resync.
Oh no, okay.
Whoever's the mics.
Aw.
Chat, you get to join us this time.
Community
You know what to
resync.
do.
Let's
Chat,
go.
you get to sync up with us. All right, what episode is this, guys, real fast, so I know to.
140.
146.
Why are you
Why are you
exporting?
exporting?
You don't need to stop. You don't need to stop.
No, yeah,
recording.
we're
You
just
can do what he's
resyncing.
saying.
That's it.
Oh my god, I paused my fucking recording. God,
Well,
You're
hit
fine, we're
recording.
God
resyncing
damn it.
anyway.
Start it
now
back
we
up
need to
again.
resync.
Save it. Just
No,
save
start it back up.
Start it back up. Start it back up.
All right, apologies for that one. I'll make a note to Austin for that one. All right, we all get to sync up, guys?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, sync.
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 1, 2, 3, sync.
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 Think.
1, 2, 3, sync.
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 Frank.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that.
No worries. You're all good. Cats,
Yeah,
man.
shit happens, man.
It's
Don't
the
worry about it.
cat's fault.
Yeah. Chomper.
I would say anyone who wants to roll a history check for me.
Ooh.
Why not?
I actually have to
What?
grab my notes from my friend's campaign because
Oh no, Task has no idea.
Hey, another natural 20.
Wow.
8.
You might want to save some of those
I was
guys.
gonna say, guys, then that's fine. Burn
You
'em now.
fucking travel to the desert on your way from the islands? Hell yeah, dude.
That's a 16 for Seika.
Wandering Greckles.
I mean, I've been around.
Round, round, get around. He gets around.
Now get around.
Round, round, round. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
No
So,
worries.
Greckles is the only one who gets this because he's the only one who beats the
I was
DC,
so close.
oh, God, I'm going through a different thing of notes, which is insane to me. Is this? Sorry, 1 second. This is.
We can go back to singing Beach Boys.
So, you would know this, Greckles, just from hearing rumors from Baka and other, travelers. Even Ty Borpington probably would have mentioned this to you maybe in passing. Loxodons come from an island called Holm, which is an island that is off of the Alton region. Their civilizations are very small and condensed. And they generally don't travel all that much. But you would know that the ones that do travel tend to be acolytes of Uspa, and they tend to collect reliquaries of Uspa to keep in Holm, which essentially is a entire island that is a temple of itself. The entire island is considered sacred to Uspa. All objects on there are protected by the Loxodon there. They're generally extremely chill. They are the most chill, probably. They homebodies generally just really like Uspa a lot.
So they're just Uspa worshipping introverts, or are they more
More or less.
extroverted?
The Uspa worshippers who travel they're not introverts. They're willing to converse. Generally speaking, though, the civilization and the people themselves don't tend to like to leave too often because their numbers are so scarce and so small.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But they appear to be in conversation as you guys make your way over to the Twisted Oaken Staff. You guys enter inside?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your
Let's
way
do it.
inside. Immediately as you open up the door, you get the smell of treated wood, wax candles, a sort of smokiness to the air. Not like pipe smoke from like smoking, but like just like residual smoke from some sort of project of some kind. It definitely is kind of floral in aroma as you enter inside. This location, comparatively to the previous locations you've been to, being the Blue Dragon Emporium, is a lot more lock and key.
Ooh, everything's behind a case, isn't it?
Everything in this building is behind a case. And it's not just like behind a case. I don't think it would take a genius to know that these are locked behind magical cases and also are probably very well guarded.
All right, Borky, whatever you do, we're walking into the magical Rolex now. Don't ask what time it is.
You hear
Okay,
a step-
it's just, but it's time to get okay. It's time to get.
You watch as coming down a kind of twisted, it's almost like a tree trunk that runs up kind of off to the right side of where you guys have entered. It's a spiral staircase that runs down. And you see striding down with very purposeful footsteps, probably like a 45-year-old human man with sort of like orange tangled hair that comes into a ponytail in the back. He is wearing a monocle. And he has kind of a darker complexion to him. He has a monocle over one eye, and his other eye, he has runic tattoos that run down his face and down his neck and disappear to his robes.
Dope.
He looks kind of bored, but as he makes his way down, he gets down to probably when his face kind of breaches past where he can see all of you, there's a moment of hesitation where he sees all of you, and then the moment of, right, I'm a businessman, and he continues down the stairs and moves behind the counter.
Can I insight that?
Sure, go ahead.
Riff raff.
He didn't want to sell to
Straight
schmucks
rat.
like us.
17?
Okay, 17.
I don't buy that.
Okay, he rolled very badly. You get the sense that he is under the impression of, God damn it, these people probably are new here, and they probably came here first, even though they probably shouldn't be here. Like, he's kind of got an idea of, my shop is better than this, but it's not, coming from a place of, that sort of attitude. It's just more I don't know if these people are going to be able to afford what I got, but you know what, I'll entertain them at least.
Ooh, is he a finance wizard?
No.
Connor.
Well
Oh
done.
man, I would love to play as one of those characters. Where could I find it though?
You watch as he kind of looks up and goes, hello.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Twisted Oak staff. How can I assist
Hello,
you?
you are the shopkeeper of this fine establishment?
Yes, I am Thurmond. I'd be happy to assist you today.
Excellent.
Borky has both his hands clasped together, but Borky puts his hands in
So,
his back and goes, looking around like an art snob.
I take it you are a combat persuasion rather than a studying persuasion.
Oh, that I am. So I have learned up to 22 letters.
Oh no!
It seems you and parrots have something in common.
Oh, those guys always get the last word.
He kind of looks around at the rest of you. I hate to be terribly blunt, but I take it this is your first time in the square.
That it would be.
Oh,
You
is
are
it the
looking
fish?
around.
Is it the general fish out of water look, or the fact that we are generally don't blend in well?
I can see the twinkle in every single one of your eyes.
Is that something that's
my
going to
eyes are-
fade?
My eyes
Yeah.
are slits right now, by the way.
He actually kind of cocks and notices you, Seika, and kind of goes, Really are a motley crew. You must be the Unexpectables, if I'm not mistaken.
Word of us is spread here.
The
Of
one and
course.
only.
Edward and Robzo have spoken of you. I make no doubt that he probably invited you here.
Will that be an issue?
Well, not with me. We'll see what EOS has to say about that. But you are here, and if you're willing to do business, you have no.
Have we
mind
heard
of
that
mine.
name before?
I feel like maybe you have.
I feel like we have as well.
Would perhaps Hammernar have said something about that?
I believe. Oh goodness gracious! I think you got a letter. Didn't you get a letter from Zenrio that mentioned it?
We got a letter from Zen.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Eos the
Wild Magic Asmar.
yeah,
He's the
Asmar,
wild
sorry.
magic
Yeah,
Asmar,
that's what I.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm just wondering- I'm
Magic,
just-
though.
what it was.
I'm just wondering if we in character know that.
I feel like Zenrio sent you a letter that mentioned it. I'm
Probably.
fairly certain he did.
That's
so the
why
name
it
is
seems familiar.
I think he did because I'm looking around here and I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, that's the Zenrio is with them. I think we wonder what they're up to.
Oh, is that Triton fellow who's rather
Yeah, that's the one.
enthusiastic? Yes, she's
Oh,
taking him on as
my God, what?
As an apprentice, I've heard, much to Edward and Rob's chagrin, but
Oh,
yeah, I'm
doing really well.
It's like he's right here with us.
Oh, dude, I wish I was right there, dude.
freaks me out. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, I'm back now.
Well, apologies. Ferdmon, was it?
It's Thermond.
Sorry. TH.
I know the monocle might be a bit gaudy, but Thirdemond, really.
How do you have your goods showcased, separated, organized? We don't want to take up more
By-
time than we need.
Is it by
Fair.
School of Magic, by spell level?
I mostly sell to private sellers. I don't really sell to the public, but I do have some objects if you are so interested. Let me collect them for you. Let's see. Was there anything in particular you were looking for?
Yes. Rings or amulets or earrings or necklaces or perhaps a wrist thing of some.
Borky just keeps going on.
Accessories.
Just going
And a
on.
deck of many
Ankle
things
blanket.
and some studded
I believe
leather.
you were also looking for arrows as well.
I am looking. Well, okay, I'll just run it by you. I'm looking for arrows to at least like keep myself prepared when we travel to different realms. So elemental arrows.
He has those. He actually, like, as you describe it to him, he raises a hand slowly. And you watch as he taps twice on the table with his, he has a wand, he just taps twice. You watch as all the boxes behind him begin to sink back in the wall, shift around, almost like a Jenga shifting wall, until like a shelf appears in front of him. And without even looking, he just takes a finger and slides it open and reaches inside and pulls out a black case, places them onto the table, and then pulls out another one, grabs another one, and sets them out. He sets out 4 cases containing elemental arrows of lightning, cold, fire, and acid. And he
Ooh, very
unfolds
nice.
into them. These are pristine condition quality arrows.
Nice.
I believe this is what you're looking for. It's a rather simple enchantment, so it should be rather affordable for the most part.
Excellent.
So each arrow will do an additional 2d8 points of its relative damage.
Oh, sick.
He puts his fingers together and goes, each arrow is 250 gold pieces each.
Okay. 250. Go on to someone else while I do calculating, because I will actually purchase a couple.
Certainly. You mentioned you were interested in amulets or necklaces of magical power.
Yes, indeed. Yes, I've recently come into some very important armor to me, but I'm noticing that the thing's hitting me is hitting a bit harder. So I'm wondering if there's
rings as
anything
well.
that I could see.
Is it just necklaces, or are you interested in other jewelry as well? I have an extra.
I'm interested in whatever you have in the form of accessories.
I see. All right.
I always
You
get up
watch as
close and fight, so.
You watch again as he taps and all the shells begin to shift and warble around, and then he gets a slightly smaller one, revealing a very, very nice double-banded. It's like two rings that are kind of together. You would wear them like on the finger together. He places that and shifts it forward towards you. That is a ring of spell storing. I'm not sure if that would be something that you would make much use of.
What?
Ooh.
A ring of spell storing, though, that is code for it absorbs a spell and I can reshoot it out again, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh, what is
Panic slides up.
Oh, so spell storing. Explain that tutorial.
You pour a spell into it, and then you can save it for later. It's like a cup or a water skin.
Oh,
you pour stuff.
Any
Yeah,
spell.
but like,
Borky looks at the
can-
salesman.
You can store any spell up to the 5th level of arcane
Oh
power.
God!
That's really good. How much is this double
So,
banded?
to give you detail, you could store one 5th level spell, or you could store a 2nd level and a 3rd level spell in it.
Oh.
This
It's
particular
overall got to
object,
equal the power level of 5, though.
it is a relatively rare object. It is worth 50,000 gold pieces.
I'm gonna be honest with you there, mate. I think that's worth that. But sadly, what do you got in the realm of a little over 3,000 gold?
3,000.
Oh, God, I can hear the sigh in your voice.
he gently pushes the case with the arrows forward.
Not the arrows, just
that
the
really
case.
Oh, son of a bitch. Man, of all times to start my cheesery. God damn it.
Actually, you said 3,000?
I did, yeah, 3,000 gold pieces.
In terms of what you are specifically asking for, I might have. He taps again.
Just
You
so-
watch as another case reappears. This one is like almost a wooden oaken box with. It's like more flat and wide. And he lifts it up, showing a neck. It's not like a necklace, but it like goes on the neck. It's like a neck. It's like a choker. Yeah, it's like a choker that clasps in the front. And he.
Oh, it doesn't drape down, but it goes around the neck.
It's gold. It's completely gold with silver trim. There's notably like these 3 sort of embalmed patterns on it, with like a red clasp in the front of this really beautiful, almost ruby carved gemstone. And this is a necklace of adaption.
Borky kind of gives him the eye.
Adaption, eh? Tell me more.
If you wear this and attune to it, you can breathe normally in any environment. You would have no worry of having to breathe in dangerous gases and vapors, and spells such as Cloud Kill and Stinking Cloud would have absolutely no effect on you. Inhaled poisons and breath weapons of dragons will actually have no effect on you, in particular that of green dragons. I've heard it can be quite effective against.
We fought one of those.
Yeah, Greckles perks
Three-
up at
three-
doing all that.
You said 3,000 gold?
This is 3,000 gold pieces for this particular
Borky just
item.
pulls out all his gold in one giant stack.
Now, I am a proper businessman, and hold on a minute. I am a proper businessman.
No.
and
I want to give you the money.
I'm just saying, if this is your first time in the market, you might find something else you may want to spend your money on.
You know what? I really appreciate that honesty. That's really
Like
good
I
of you.
said,
Tell you
trust
what,
me,
I'm gonna
this
think
is-
on this.
this is pennies compared to what I'm used to earning, so don't be too...
That kind of honesty gets you a repeat customer. So let me think on this.
All right.
If you're
Okay.
looking... Yes. He leans down towards you, Task, and smiles. Yes?
While I can't afford these, would perhaps also adding in a trade give me a little bit of a benefit in the barter?
I only trade in magical items.
And I have these.
Okay. Let me see what you have.
I show him the roper whip.
This is a cobbled together item at most. I work with items of immaculate design and expertise forging with respect.
Let me see if I have anything else that I would like to get rid of. Oh, wait a minute. I have Frigid Bane.
That's the bow, right?
I show him my ice bow.
Also, well,
Shit,
oh,
you're
shit.
making- Hold on.
That's a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, please, no one try and sell Seika. Thank you.
How much do you want for the Ganassi?
No.
I'm afraid I already have one I have to deal with on a regular basis.
Wow.
But if you get two, they'll play together.
Not
One
even
is
unique
enough.
enough to be sold in the black market. Wow.
I appreciate this one a lot more, as the other one loves to leave dirt around.
It's just an earth Ganassi just. Ah!
Monty, how much is it to punch the smug out of this guy?
Good luck.
Yeah, punch the smug out of this man. Oh, it's us getting kicked out of this fucking magical
He's-
Walmart.
That's
He
a
has an
price I'm
AC
willing to
of-
pay.
He has an AC of level 20 wizard.
He has an AC of look at all these magical items. Do you really want to do this?
My AC
He
is
doesn't-
too strong for you, traveler.
Hold on, hold on. This actually, your bow could actually be worth a lot of money. Hold on. Because you got that as a prize, right?
Yep, I got this as a prize. So
it is
and
a
my
rare
and I
item.
and I have a bow that basically just comes out of the fucking thin air. So this is probably a sell.
Okay. Oh shit. This bow's worth a lot, actually.
Cool. I'm braced. What is it?
So that's gonna be 25,000 gold pieces for your bow.
Oh!
Because it's a nice object. It is magical, and he could easily sell this to a private seller because it is not only is it a nice magical item with good use, it also is very beautifully made.
Wow.
Well, this thing has served me. The Frigid Bane has served me well, but I have better options now. I look towards my
Remember-
arm.
Remember, this is Alivastian worthness, so take a 0 off, and that's the normal price. So
We're looking
still
at
a lot of money.
instead of
it's
25.
still a lot, yeah. Yeah, I'm pricing it similar to a flame tongue because that's the equivalency that you have. So
So, Task, I'm pretty sure I gave you that bow, so,
did
carry
you
the
want
7.
equivalent gold amount, or were you interested in items of equal worth?
Well, I'm sorry. Hold on. Borky, would you like it?
I'm
back?
kidding. I'm fucking with you, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay, no, fair.
Oh, no,
dude.
in character, Borky's just being a sassy little bitch. It's fine.
Okay. I would much rather prefer this in gold. I feel like
Yeah,
shopping
you
is going to be a little bit more important here.
1 second. You watch as he taps the
Well,
wall. and
actually,
the
wait a
wall
minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Real quick, money.
Taps
If
and
I-
stops the wall and turns back.
If I spend so I did the calculating. If I get if I get 10 arrows because I have a duplication spell, I could get 2 of each arrow and then 2 of extra anything else for 2,500. So for the price of the bow, I could get 10 arrows.
I mean, 10 super arrows. Let's be real.
I was gonna say this is 25,000. This is not
Yeah,
2,500.
you could probably buy all the arrows if you wanted to.
Oh, well,
There is a limited amount of arrows that are here as well. They are not endless.
okay, then I still would like to get the 25,000's worth, so the 10. So basically that would mean that I would get 2 of each arrow, which then turns into 4 because of my quiver.
So there are 2 colds, so that you take both of them.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 fires, which you take both of them as well. There are 4
Okay.
acid, but you're gonna take 2 of them.
2 cold, 2 fire, 2 acid,
And 2 lightning.
2 lightning. I have if with 2,500, I have enough to buy 2 more of anything
Again,
else.
you have 25,000.
No. I
Thousand.
I know
Yeah.
I understand 1,000, but I still would like to also keep my money real quick. So
Fair enough.
so I can get with the money I'm dropping down now, I could get another 2 arrows. What's available?
With after buying 2 of each, you have lightning and acid available. There are 2 remaining acid arrows and 3 remaining lightning arrows left.
I will take the 2 acid because I can magically make lightning.
Okay, sweet. There you go.
All right, that's my business right now.
It's nice to see those emptied up. I don't sell much magical ammunition. Doesn't make for a good showpiece.
Is
Yes.
there anything you may have that could conceal one better, perhaps make one move a little faster, disappear, maybe something a little more underhanded?
I have one object. You watch as he taps the wall, and you watch as it shifts, and there's a gargoyle that takes the place of a shelf, and it currently has in its mouth this sort of Christmas-like ornament, like the orb-sized Christmas ornament glass sphere. That has just swirling gray and black mist. It almost looks like, you know, when there's ink paintings of like smoke or whatever, and like, you know, traditional like Eastern artwork, like ancient Eastern artwork of like smoke or whatever. It's got that sort of look to it. He plucks it from the gargoyle's mouth, and the gargoyle's mouth like snaps shut, and he places it in front of you on a velvet cloth and goes, "This is an ever-smoking bottle."
Sorry, just a quick question for clarification. Was that a live gargoyle or a statue?
It was a statue.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the item itself really quick.
Smoke leaks from the lead-stopped mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute, the bottle remains open, and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches the maximum radius of 120 feet. The cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action. Once the bottle is closed, the cloud disappears after 10 minutes. And remember, it'll affect your allies as well. So it doesn't specify.
Wow. That's definitely something I could be interested in. Do you perhaps have any capes, accessories?
Capes, how garish. No, I don't. I do have some bracers. And just the simple jewelry. Everything else is for private selling.
That's fair. How much would that ever-smoking bottle be?
This is actually rather reasonably priced. This is 2,500 gold pieces.
That is very reasonable.
So just for our knowledge, Monty, it just spews out smoke just nonstop until I close it, right?
Basically, just spews out smoke until it reaches a certain footage.
Oh, I could do some fun things with Mage Hand with that then, huh?
You know what? I'll go ahead and take that. That seems very practical, and it is very beautiful.
If you're certain, I can reserve it for you if you would like to peruse additionally.
Well, wait, really quick above game. Borky was hanging on to peruse other places, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
There are more shops. This is not the only shop.
Yeah. I just want to find armor too.
Yeah. If you can put that on a couple hours reserve, that is a very interesting item.
Also, Monty, just for clarification's sake, yes, I am selling Frigid Bane so I can get the 25,000.
Okay, yep, 25,000, you have it.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you heard of a Countess Beatrix?
No.
No, well, I so happen to have come across this magnificent piece, and I hold out Countess's magic dagger of venom.
Dagger. I don't have the card for that. I actually lost it because I pulled it out. Oh, I
was about to say I can look it up if you want me to.
I'll look it up here. Because I have to see how nice it looks.
I mean, it came from the Countess.
Yeah, but it's how nice.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Ooh, okay. What's the rarity of this item? Oh, thank God, D&D Beyond. It is a rare object. Okay, that is going to be worth a decent chunk as well. That's going to be worth 25,000 as well. That one.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
You know what? It is a nice keepsake, but I think I am going to go and sell it because it's just... It doesn't... Above game, it doesn't flow well in combat, and there are so many things that are immune to poison.
That is the D&D problem, I find.
Yeah, poison gets shafted early game.
It really does, and it sucks. But, okay, yeah, he will happily take that. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful item.
Cool.
The bow you watch is he somehow, in a weird way, just summons up boxes that just are the perfect fit and have the perfect inlay inside of them to place the objects you are selling. It seems like he's summoning these. It's very strange. The dagger is placed as well. As he actually loads up the dagger, the wall behind him is just a display of various different weapons, more decorative than anything. But the thing that you all notice is one sword in particular that hangs behind him. It is a very, very wicked-looking sword.
Would you say if I were looking at it and I got Ronfold on my back, it's like, well, that looks as magical.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay, so it's over the same. Okay.
It's another talking sword.
No, you don't even. We got too many talking weapons.
You don't know. It is a. It appears to be a greatsword. And the hilt, like the pommel on the hilt, is a skull with a ruby in its mouth.
Oh,
That's
The
boss.
hilt itself has like 3 skulls on each point, with an additional 3 skulls where the blade meets the hilt itself. It almost looks like the blade is growing out of the hilt.
Borky's got
It
both
is a
his hands on
black
the side of his
ebony
face.
metal blade.
Time has come, and
Borky's
so
got
have
both
I.
his hands on the side of his face and just dragging them down, going me gusta.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
That would be probably the most expensive item I have in the store.
How many zeros are in that price?
5.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
That's impressive.
It's 200,000 gold pieces.
Ah!
Just
Sorry.
curious, what is that? It looks legendary.
It is called, in common tongue, the All-Consumer.
Holy fuck!
Borky gets on his knees. His palms are under his chin, like, tell me a story, talesman.
It is known to the dwarves as the Midjur Jamok, also known as the Life Eater. To the elves, the Dar Gunhavar, also known as the World Chewer. It's a rather impressive piece.
We
Those are all really
met.
fun names.
We met Cliff before. Does this sword give off a similar vibe to his hammer?
I'm gonna say roll an investigation check from your position.
There's gonna be an investigation.
Enhance.
16.
16.
Quick. Take the mirror image and reverse it.
Okay, 16 investigation. I need to make an additional religion check for me real fast.
Religion.
Bro, this is the fucking crucible from fucking
14.
Doom.
14. This is either a Necrekta blade or a Hoket blade. And you're not sure which is which, and you're not sure which is worse.
Am
It
I?
is
So I'm not getting evil from this.
it's evil blade itself, but the power it has probably can relate to either of those or something in its pantheon, if that makes sense.
Why not
Oh.
both?
This was not made by mortal hands. Like, this was not made by a wizard. This was made by probably some sort of subset or creature or celestial that made this sword.
That
Probably
is quite.
didn't intend it to be in a store, but here it is.
That is quite the interesting item you have there. How did you come across something like that?
I never give away my secrets, but it's not going to be here very soon. Someone's picking it up here in the next month. Items like
Fair
this don't
enough.
stay here too long.
I'm assuming customer confidentiality as well.
I don't mind telling you. I don't mind boasting, at least.
Well, then, who, pray tell, would be picking up a blade as legendary as this?
King.
Oh, fuck.
This is the first time we've heard of a king, I think, haven't we?
Aside from
Yep.
the Silver King.
The
quote-unquote.
Silver
And-
King.
And the fucking king, the gnome king, the deep
Wait.
gnome king.
A king or king?
King. Specifically to be granted to his lead knight of his guard, apparently.
Oh, a
Boo,
knight.
Gods don't fight.
How many places in the world have kings, Monty?
How many places in the world have kings? Quite a few.
Any that would be big enough to afford this thing?
Do you
Gregor
want
thinks he's a
to?
king.
Do you want to
I
ask
wanna-
which king it is? Maybe.
Which
King
king
shit.
is it?
It would be the king of Athil.
Athil.
King Ustra Athil.
Whoops. Exit out of the game. Trying to pull up the wiki.
Remy Make a history check with advantage for me.
Oh boy.
Can the rest of us make history checks as well?
Just Remy, because he's the only one from the Alton region.
Fair enough.
How's 18 do it on both sides?
18. King Ustral Athil is a king. He's the king of Athil, which is a country of slightly larger size to Valithia. It is known as one of the Trinity Nations, essentially, because there's 3 individual countries that are actually surrounding this one little tiny country in the middle. So it's called the Trinity because there's these 3 big behemoths next to this tiny country. That is one of them, is Athil. The king himself is rumored to be a very efficient ruler, albeit a bit selfish at times. He's not a terrible person, but he has this streak to him of collecting and, you know, a little greedier than most noble kings tend to be. But it's not completely corrupt, like something like Eltmer would be in that sense. Yeah.
So I'm just typing all this out.
You would know that the Knights of Athil are very, very revered. They tend to be very loyal knights.
I assume similar to the Raven Knights, where they protect the king and all that good stuff.
They do, yes. They protect the king. They protect the kingdom. They're also his task force. They tend to even adventure out by themselves. And it is a very, very I don't want to say exclusive, but it is a significantly large group of knights. And not large in the sense of the amount of them. Is that the ones that are there are incredibly powerful. So, yeah, there's a little history for you.
Neat.
You watch as the blade slides out of sight back into the plethora of shelves and drawers beyond.
Would you have any recommendation of a place that would sell armor?
Armor, unfortunately, gets relegated to Vetrion warriors or is outsourced outside of Alivast for the most part. Your best bet is to find it yourself or in a private seller, which unfortunately you're not going to find here.
What about possibly accessories, cloaks, maybe weapons?
The bracers might be of some assistance. You watch as he brings out a set of bracers that look like they would not protect you at all. They're like bikini levels of ridiculously unarmored. As he places them on the table and slides them forward. These are bracers of defense.
Ooh. Oh.
Which ironically, someone asked for, and I randomly rolled these. So that was lucky. Because generally speaking, all this stuff is rather randomized. So.
Ooh. Okay.
How strong are these?
If you wear them, they basically make you more protected.
More AC. More AC.
Plus 2 AC.
Ooh.
Oh.
What would
Okay,
the going
so-
price be?
This would be similar to the weapons you just sold me, 25,000 gold pieces for this particular
Beans.
object.
If only I had something to part with.
I drop it.
Oh, you're gonna drop it? Okay.
I drop it.
Would you like to reserve this perhaps and wait?
He looks at the fucking giant bag of platinum he just got for selling Frigid Bane. No, I'll buy it now.
Oh shit!
Okay, are you certain? No refunds.
I look at Borky. Did you hear that?
You buying that for me?
I treat my crew well.
I look over at Faka.
Porky hugs him. I love you, Tash. I love you so much.
Do not
Buy
scratch the
it.
displays, please. There you go. He slides them towards you. He looks a little annoyed.
All right, so there you go. Get two extra AC, bud.
There you go. Now, remember, everybody here, everyone sitting here, none of you are artificers. You can only have 3 attuned items at once.
Yep, and that's
Cannot
why I'm not
exceed.
buying these for myself, because I only have one more slot left.
That's literally, I only had 1 slot left.
You have
had,
you
uh,
had Ronfault, which is attuned.
Is Gripples
Gripples is not attuned. Gripples is not attuned.
He doesn't take up a spot.
He's an item you use. He's not an item you attune to.
Okay, so I still have a spot. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So you have 2 slots picked up. That's
So-
it.
one thing about the bracers of defense, though, if you're wearing armor, they don't work.
Oh.
So those
Yeah.
would be better on Seika, I think.
Or we could just double back on that and ponder it while we.
Yeah, it does
Check
say
out some
here.
other things.
While wearing these bracers, you gain +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
All right. Well, unfortunately, then we'll have to back out of that.
Okay.
That's
Well, that was my mistake, so you get your money back.
Okay.
No. Here's the thing. In my head right now, I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, the armor's good and gives me +1, but this gives me +2. Fuck. This is. That armor's gonna look badass, but then I can't use.
Now here's the other option. You could give it to Seika for now, because it's not permanently stapled to Seika. Because Mark did mention to me that he did want this particular item, and I did randomly roll this.
Okay, yeah, then fuck it, give it to him.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I just want to make sure
No,
that everyone's
I
comfortable with
have 25,000 gold. Take
Wait,
it.
hold on.
Do you have that after
real-
you
real-
spend
real-
25,000 gold? Because they cost that much.
Wait, they spend. Oh wait, they spend 25.
They
25,000?
cost. Yeah, the
They cost
bracers cost
25,000.
25,000.
The bracers cost 25,000. They're also a rare magical
So
item.
if you buy them, you no longer have 25,000 gold.
Yeah, and then after, like, not to sound mean, but when you leave after you're done being a guest, we can't use it. So
Well,
yeah,
you
that's
can take
actually-
it can
You
be
can.
reattuned.
Yeah, you can take them
Yeah.
back.
Well, I mean, I know we can take them back, but all of us wear armor, so
Give
they're
it back.
fucking pointless.
Thanks,
say
Seika. Give them
Greckles.
back.
I was gonna say the only armor I have gives me +1. Whoop-de-doo. Just throwing that out there. Y'all do what you want to do. And Zito, think very carefully.
We could-
No.
we could-
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say nuts to all of you. I need to be fucking selfish and buy myself something.
Go for it.
Well, we
fine.
could
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we could put the bracers on reserve too as well.
Yeah. Put
To
them on reserve.
finish up the items he has for public sale.
Yes, please.
So you guys have the ever smoking bottle on reserve, and you have the necklace of adaption on reserve. The ring of spell storing is quite expensive, but
Yeah.
that's
No.
the nature of the beast. There are 2 additional objects. The sword, the all consumer, obviously is not within your wheelhouse. That was a random roll that I was like, haha, oof.
One day, maybe.
It's interesting. But there are 2 other objects. One is an amulet, a periapt. I'm gonna say this completely wrong. A periapt of wound closure,
Ooh.
and a bowl of commanding water elementals.
That's cool.
What?
A whole
Yeah.
bowl?
What was the first one?
A periapt. I'm saying that probably wrong.
Was there one before that? No, periapt is right.
No, Periapt is right.
Periapt of wound closure and a bowl of commanding water elementals are the 2 remaining items you guys
Okay.
has for public selling.
I'd like to go
Alright.
continue shopping.
Would I recognize the use or purpose of that bowl at all?
Roll a Arcana check for me.
This is just gonna be a die.
It creates a little mini water
That's a
Seika.
12.
Actually, you don't need a high roll because you've seen something similar to this, but for fire elementals before. These are, you can basically use them to summon fire elementals. The fire version, anyway.
Right.
And it acts as if it's the conjure elemental spell, essentially.
Oh, neat.
On a scale
Yeah.
of 1 to yes, how useful would that be in our coming quest?
Not really that useful. Generally, normal elementals are basically servants to other creatures in the elemental planes. Like,
Sure, but
they're not intelligent or very sentient. Well, I mean, they're sentient, but they
So,
don't convey too much.
if the bowl acts as a summon elemental, does that mean they can be dismissed and returned to the plane from which they were summoned?
That's a good question. It does not say.
Because if
Darn.
yes, we could send a message to the plane of water.
It sounds
Before
like
we get
reading
there.
this is that it comes from the bowl. Just the way that
Okay.
this is written suggests to me that it comes from
So
the
it's
bowl
more
and
like
goes back into the
create
bowl.
elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah,
'Cause I was like, that would be so useful.
Still, kind of a weird item. And the moment I rolled it, I was like, of course. I'm like, of course I rolled this.
I'm personally in favor of continuing shopping.
Same.
Okay.
Actually.
The
Absolutely, I
periapt
wanna
of
go check
wound
out some of the
closure.
shops.
The periaptic wound closure, just for context, while you're wearing this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit rolls it restores. Now, it doesn't specify, but that's only once per day, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, let's
alright.
keep living.
Okay. You watch as Thermond slots everything away. He seems very exhausted.
As my
by the very
bonus action.
Okay.
So, interested in magical items, are we? Well, we happen to be a couple of world travelers ourselves, and we come across some strange things every now and again. How would you feel about this? And I reach towards my waist, and I cast Prestidigitation on Copy Cutter to make it look absolutely dashing. And I show it to him.
As you do that, it doesn't work.
Fuck. Well, it's still...
There's an anti-illusion spell in this store.
It's not an illusion. It's not an illusion, though. It's
still a magical effect to attempt to adjust something.
I run outside of the store.
It's
Captain, come back.
Sorry, he has a lot of this is a very weird store. I'll just put it this way: this is a very weird place in general. There is clearly a set of to avoid people fleecing him. There appears to be a lot of preventative measures.
Sure.
To prevent theft for obvious reasons, amongst other things. But you do present Copy Cutter to him, which is just a hilt. And he looks at it, and he looks towards you and goes, mm-hmm.
And what do your inquiring eyes think about this wonderful magic item?
I don't think wonderful is the word I would use for it. It is certainly cute. There's a lot of struggle behind those words. Copy Cutter is not the most beautiful looking item. It is okay looking. But as you look behind and you see the very immaculate, bracers of defense of this beautiful, intricate wovenness, there seems to be a sort of curative element to his collection, for lack of a better term. He looks to you and goes, "You're interested in selling this item. I'm afraid I'm not particularly interested in buying it. Your friend's items were very beautiful. This one is charming, but not in the way I think my purchasers would find interesting."
Kind of gives him a smile. It says, "This fucking guy."
He adjusts his monocle and does not break eye contact with you.
Wow.
Well,
I suppose I'll be taking this back then.
well
Yes,
despite
it's
all
pretty
this, you were very valuable in assisting us, especially for the
Certainly.
arrows.
If you find any beautiful objects like you've brought to me before, I would be interested in buying them. In terms of
Would-
selling, my selection is limited.
Would you be interested in the purchasing of non-magical beautiful items for a reduced cost?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Shot down instantly. No.
Yeah, this guy is...
Look,
No.
you don't know what kind of collector he is. Maybe he does fancy.
This guy is clearly in one market, and the market's good for him.
His secret backlog is just normal mundane items that everyone's seen, but for some reason he's never seen before. He has an
And then
entire drawer filled with forks for some
I
reason.
guess he wouldn't be interested in a fucking plank of wood that turns into a boat, then.
Probably not.
He
What a-
fucking,
Cool.
fucking covets the entire thing. They must never know.
I summon catharsis,
Okay.
and
He-
I lay it in front of him. What do you think about this?
Do you mind if I...
Oh, not at all.
Um,
Please, just be gentle. It's very, very magical, and
Okay, for the sake of brevity, because the scene is going on for a bit longer than I want, he looks at it and he assesses it. He's a little bewildered. He can't ascertain it, and it kind of freaks him out a little bit. It's a strange feeling, that item. He hands it back to you. It almost feels cursed, in a way.
but how would you rate it?
In terms of beauty, 10 out of 10. Very pretty. Don't know how much I would assess it for, though, given its concerning nature, but it is a nice piece. Matches you very nicely as well. It gives you a smile.
I have that same smile like this motherfucker.
All right, come on now.
If I can make some suggestions in terms of shops that might be around your wheelhouse, as for
Absolutely.
you to not get too lost, I would recommend Quilbert's Squabble if you're looking for potions. And if you're looking for scrolls, I believe Simmons Scribery has an apprentice working there today who could probably help you out.
All right, hold on. So Squilbert.
Quilbert's.
Oh,
Quilbert's
Squabble.
Squilbert Squabble. Potions. Potion center. I'm going into battle. Need your strongest potions.
Get out of my life.
Let it go, Mark. Let
I
it go.
can't Mark, I can't let it go. It's impossible.
I like learned about that last week, and I've heard about it like 8 times every day since.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
All right. So, you guys set back out into the square.
Fucking beautiful. Guy would know what beautiful looked like if it fucking ran up and spit in his mouth.
What was Simmons Scribery selling again?
Potions. Sorry, scrolls. Oh my god, scrolls.
Okay. Well, I have a feeling that maybe scrolls might be to our better interest, but I don't know how the rest of you feel.
Well, I'm fucking broke after buying a scroll from Log.
Money? Really quick, just above game, just so we know and don't waste time. So, will those just basically be the magical items specifically that would be available to us for this purchasing trip?
I will shoot you down a list, and if there's anything in there that sounds good, you ask me how much it is, and I tell you how much it is.
Yeah, that would be fine. I just don't want to drag it out with RP.
Yeah, let's not drag it. So let's go with that.
Where do you want to go first? If you guys.
I want to hit up the scrolls first.
All right. The scroll place. You see a young human girl, probably, I'm gonna say like 16, maybe. She is currently it is like a stall, but like it is just like shelves and shelves of like scrolls that are just packed into these like square boxes. She looks young, and there's a very large, long, I don't even know how to describe this creature. The front half is like a ferret or like a weasel with a kind of an elongated nose.
Okay.
And then halfway the back, it becomes like a really long lizard with like a long whipping tail. And the back has a set of wings, like one feathered wing and one like bat-esque kind of wing. It has these sort of very unnaturally purple eyes that kind of stares at you, almost like a Slackoth from Pokemon, with these kind of like this half droopy expression. It is like, hanging around her neck like a neck warmer or like a boa, and just kind of staring at you guys as you guys approach this this very crude but nice scroll shop. Hello.
Good day, ma'am. Let me go ahead and just address the elephant in the room. What is that creature?
You watch as it turns and like the head kind of lulls up and it shows you guys, "What do you mean, creature? Creature."
Ah, I apologize. I did not know if you were sentient. I apologize. That is my fault.
I apologize. I do not know if you're sentient either. And it kind of curls back up around her neck and she goes, okay. Sorry, that's my master's familiar. He's a bit ordinary. Let me see what we have in stock at the moment. So they have level 1 to 5 spells, because anything level 6 is not within your guys' purchasing price point.
No.
You're saying I can't afford a wish scroll?
No, they're not here.
I wish the fire elemental blade was back to
So,
normal.
I wish I had a third arm.
I'm gonna shotgun these and just let you know what they have, because again, these are randomly generated.
Sure.
Okay.
Greater invisibility. Reincarnate. Lehman's tiny hut.
Monty.
Yeah, I know. Remove curse.
Oh, that's stupid good.
Find greater steed.
Find greater.
Planar binding.
What?
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh no.
Beacon of planar binding. Beacon of hope.
That's good.
Fucking hell.
Blindness, deafness.
Hold on. Blindness, deafness.
Hideous laughter.
Tosh is hideous. All right.
Entangle.
Entangle.
They have a lot of spider climb scrolls.
Spider climb.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
This was a fun one to roll up. Frost fingers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I randomly rolled at frost fingers. See invisibility
All right.
and snare.
Snare. Okay.
Oh.
We have a lot of really good options here. Remove curse. Fucking unstoppable.
Yo, but that planar binding though.
Yeah, planar binding and reincarnate.
Golly.
So if one of us dies, we can come back as another race.
Looks down at my diamonds. No, it's fine. I'll just take Raise Dead off of my spell sheet. That's cool.
You need to get a U-lock for your diamonds, bro.
I'll just go and sell these diamonds.
Don't forget, these have prices to them. They're not all.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But still, let me look at planar binding real quick.
That one was like, ooh, okay.
How bad you want to screw everything?
That one sounds really special.
Okay, with this spell, you can attempt to bind a celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend to your service. Oh! The creature must be within range for an entire casting of the spell. Typically, the creature first summoned into the center of the inverted magic circle. At the completion of the casting, the target must make a charisma saving throw. On failed save, it is bound to serve you for the duration.
Look at the duration.
24 hours.
A day.
Yeah.
How much is planar binding?
Planar binding is 30,000 gold pieces.
Well,
tracks.
fuck.
That tracks. Hey, if we
doesn't
all
shock
pool
me.
our money together, we can get it.
What if the elemental sucks? Like, what if he's just really the worst?
Yeah, after 24 hours, it's just gonna be really fucking mad. Let's see, what else do we got?
I love that you rolled that. That's so
Let me
funny.
see Frost Fingers, because I'm actually kind of curious.
Frost
Spirit
fingers,
fingers, but cold.
Frost fingers is a reasonable price at 250 gold pieces. It is a first level spell, so it's not worth that much.
Oh.
Fingers.
Alright, well, I'll hold off to that on the side there. Spider Climb would be kind of cool.
They have a lot of spider climb scrolls, you're noticing.
Yeah,
I'm assuming those are also worth 250.
No, you watch as the weird weasel thing on her neck goes, she's learning. And she kind of looks a little ashamed and goes, they're practice scrolls. They're 100 gold pieces each.
Well, I have very little magical capability, so it's all impressive to me.
The weasel kind of curls up on her neck a bit more. It's very smug.
You little shit.
There's
I'll
an
actually
episode
go-
of South Park dedicated to this place.
I'll actually go ahead and take one then if they're that inexpensive.
Oh, sure, absolutely. She hands it off to you. It's got like a really cute red ribbon on it, which is totally unnecessary, but you can tell she put on because it was fun.
We've used that spell a whole lot in our adventures, guys.
Yeah,
so...
I will take a Spider's Climb as well.
Okay, there's like 30 of them, so.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I would take it, but I don't need it.
Do you just walk on walls, friend?
Unarmored movement level 9.
Ah, good. That's true. That's
Yep.
true.
Let's
You
look
get
at
climbing
Beacon of Hope.
speed.
Beacon of Hope. That one is 1,200 gold pieces.
Okay. Beacon of Hope, 5e. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a look at the spell. The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range for the duration. Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points from any healing.
Wow. Is that an action or like
That's
a bonus
one action.
Yeah,
It is
Okay.
an action with scrolls, yes.
and it's concentration as well.
Ah, okay.
But it's a scroll.
Yeah. So for like one turn, it's like, all right, everyone heal now. That's pretty
That would
good.
be handy.
How much is remove curse?
Remove curse is 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, drop that shit down now!
Yeah, that's a fun emergency thing there.
It's cheap because they're in supply, like in demand, so they're made quite readily.
You will absolutely give me one of those.
As she hands it to you, you notice that this is clearly made by an expert, and she hands it off to you. This particular scroll is very nice and a lot different in quality to the one that she gave you with the spider climb.
Poor
She does
girl.
give it to you.
I'm kind of curious. Who's your master?
Oh, my master. Shit! I didn't write down his name.
Oh
Damn
no,
Monty, I've been curious. I'm sorry.
No, I should have written down his name. I literally did not write down his name, and I'm a fool for it.
it's all right. Money, I'm gonna buy 2 more scrolls. Just throwing that out there.
2 more spider climb scrolls.
Spider climb, yeah, to have 3.
Her master's name is Tuvius.
Okay.
His name is Tuvius Morntaken.
Never heard of him. What claims to fame does he have?
He's an archmage. He acts as a sort of in-between between the lands of Cethelia and here.
So an ambassador of sorts.
Mhm.
How much was reincarnate again?
Reincarnate is 41,000 gold pieces.
Motherfucker.
It's got a
That
really
makes
expensive.
sense.
It's got a really expensive component cost, and it's a high-level spell. It's very expensive.
No, Jesus used this, so it's pricey.
That's Buddha, you insensitive prick. All right, I'm done at this
Waka
roll
waka.
score.
There's
All
a
right.
whole lot
No,
that
no,
can
no,
be
no,
brought
shut
into
up.
that conversation, but I'm gonna let it go for now.
Hold on.
Can't believe
Okay.
Jesus was a
Stand-up
druid.
right there.
Hold on. Find Greater Steed. How much?
Fine Greater Steed is 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay, that's a little on the fucking side. Hey, Monty, I have a question. If I give Willow this remove curse scroll, can she use that to make the spell?
If it is a wizard spell, then yes, she absolutely can.
Dude, yes, we're doing that then. I'm gonna hold on to remove
If she
curse
can
and give
learn
it
it,
to her.
I'm checking. Yes, she can learn that.
Yep.
Again,
That-
you can buy scrolls for Willow and teach her things, and she can then make scrolls for you or
Yep.
potions.
How much for
So-
Tasha's hideous laughter?
Tasha's hideous laughter is 500 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
Okay.
What a trip.
Anything else
That'd
anybody
be a
else
great
wanted?
time.
I'm
And
good.
and Beacon of Hope was how much again?
1,200.
1,200. I'm good, but I will bleed 1 for Frost Fingers.
Okay. Frost Fingers
Minus-
is 250.
Absolutely, I'll take it.
Okay.
And that's good for me.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm good.
I'm waiting
I'm
for
good,
potion shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
potion
It's all
setup.
good. All right. So as you guys, anybody else, just want to make sure, like,
I'm good.
no one's excluded. Okay, good. Awesome. As you guys make your way out, the girl who runs the stall, by the way, her name is June.
June, okay.
Yeah, she is the apprentice to Master.
What was the weasel's name?
Oh, the weasel. Oh, god damn it.
I'm not letting you get away with this.
Can you
I
give
know.
us? Can you give us that and the master's name again, please?
The master's name is Tuvius
Tuvius.
Morntaken. He's unless you guys ask specifically, it is a human. He's a Cephalian man, which you actually would know about because you met a Cephalian wizard in the library. That one gentleman. Yeah. He's from the similar place. You would know, I would say definitely Remy would know this. Cethelia is a very, probably before Alivast, the most magical place you could go to. Before Alivast was discovered. And not magic in the sense of like it is innately magic, but it is the most like, you go to wizard school there, generally speaking, if you want to go to a credible wizard school. It is kind of wizard central there.
Right on.
The weasel's name, oh gosh, you're killing me here with this. His name is Epan.
Epan, okay.
Yeah, Epan.
I want to go to a
Digital
food store and buy
bread.
myself an Epan.
Sorry, we're fresh out.
Damn it! All right, let's go to the potion seller.
Alright.
The fact that you had to say it that way. God.
Listen, Mark, we're going into battle.
No.
You should have heard him in our stream. It was nonstop.
All right. So the next shop, which is Quilbert Squabble, the person who runs it, how am I going to describe this? It is a lizard folk. They
Okay.
are a false chameleon lizard folk.
Oh, neat.
They look like Iggy, but they have a really long nose, and their body is basically a triangle. Like, they're so top heavy. It's like a cartoon almost. Their shoulders are I'm talking like a full triangle. Like the waistline is so tiny, like Kronk proportions.
Oh wow.
It's if you see the actual lizard itself, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But he is currently wearing what looks like kind of an apron. And there's just shelves of potions that appear to be there, varying degrees of quality and quantity and size as you guys approach. So, this guy doesn't have a whole lot in terms of variety. He seems to be a surplus seller, which is probably why Mr. Thermon sent you here. He has potions of healing, potions of greater healing, potions of superior healing, potions of invisibility, he has a potion of invulnerability, oil of sharpness, and a potion of growth, with quotation marks around it.
I gotta recheck on what oil of sharpness does again.
Oil of sharpness is very expensive. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's a very, very good potion. It is worth 50,000 gold pieces, but it is
well okay then. Well, fuck me in the alley.
Is it safe to assume that he has like a general repository of healing potions as well?
Yes, he does. He has
cool.
he has normal healing, normal graders, and he has superiors. Unfortunately, because Willow is making your guys' levitate potions, these are going to be at base price. So a normal potion of healing is 100 gold pieces, a potion of greater healing is 500 gold pieces, and a potion of superior healing is 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Potion of superior healing is 5,000.
Yeah.
So I would like, with all 3850 gold I have, I'm gonna get 2 greater and 6 regular.
Okay. Go ahead and you can write that off. So you take 2 because he does have a stock that he has. So 2
Oh,
greater
well, I don't want to
healing
buy him
potions.
out. So.
No, you're not buying him out. He's
Okay.
totally fine. Yeah. This guy just doesn't have an infinite supply, so you can't be like, I buy 50 potions. It's like, no.
Okay,
This guy,
so
Only 49. Sorry.
yeah.
so I'm gonna grab 5 greater and 7 regulars.
So 5 greater and 7 regulars. All right. So for these, note down the potion of greater healing is 4d4 plus 4, so they're the standard issue. And the potion of regular healing is 2d4 plus 4.
Let's see. Money, I'll go ahead and pick up 4 of the standard healing.
Okay. He has 3 of those left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I'm after you've got yours. He has 3 left.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
So you have those, but he has only 3 left after that. This guy is a little workhorse, by the way. He also like doesn't use a ladder. He climbs up the shelves. Huge OSHA violation, but they're not here, so you know.
I was gonna say, I don't think they managed to get inside the mouth of the duck or whatever bird it was that we walked through.
Okay. Anybody else want to buy any potions?
How much were the graders again?
Graders are 500 gold pieces each.
Fuck me. I'll buy 2 graders.
Okay. After that purchase, he has 3 left of those.
I put myself in a very precarious situation, guys.
Why is that?
I have every dime that isn't the money we just got today is tied up in my cheesery venture. So
Hey, you want to be
literally,
big
I'm looking at these
businessman?
potions going, that'd be great, but I kind of want the another thing. So shit. Okay. The air necklace. I think the choker thing might be handy, but yeah.
How much was that?
The necklace of adaption.
Yeah.
That was.
Wasn't it like 2,500?
That one's 3,000 gold pieces.
3,000.
That one.
Okay.
That was 3. So yeah.
So if you only also have the other 850, you could get a couple of regular potions or 1 greater healing.
Kind of want to choke her though.
Well, but you'd have leftover for that. Because you should have gotten 3850. The choker
Yeah, I
costs
did.
3,000, which leaves you 850 gold to work with.
That's oh my god, I completely. 1 second.
Bless,
Let me just.
bless Mark for being able to do math.
I'm
Oh,
so
thank you,
sorry.
Mark.
It's like the one thing I'm good
I
at.
was
I'm saying that is a good thing. We are not. Our family is burdened.
No,
with
we are not.
very
We are
bad
not inclined
math.
for that. We.
Yeah, the fact that I can run Comet as smoothly is a miracle in itself.
I was gonna say Taka too. If you didn't want it, Greckles might pick that up just because it would be nice to be able to just get around and never worry about breathing.
Yeah, no.
Now again, this doesn't mean you can breathe underwater or you can like. That's not what that is.
Right,
That
right,
is literally that is poisonous vapors and like
Right.
anything that would be a poisonous inhalant, you would not be affected by. Like it's just
Right.
completely null and void. So just to specify that.
Yeah, it's
It's not
literally it's a poison shield.
Yeah, it's not like
Poison
you can. It's not like you can breathe in space.
One last thing. How much was the ring of magic storing?
The ring of magic
Oh,
storing.
wow.
The ring of spell storing was 50,000.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, dude, that's why I went. Damn it.
And that's why I was trying to sell Copy Cutter.
Money, did you say that there was another list of just other magical items that you could possibly roll up that we could just burn
No,
through?
those are what I had. So.
All right, that was my original question. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, so.
Anybody else want to
sorry.
buy any other potions?
Sorry, yes, real quick. Not the $500 potion, but what was the level below that?
The standard healing potion, which is 2d4 plus 4, is 100 gold pieces each, and there's 3 of those left.
I'll take 3.
Okay, take the last remaining 3.
Yeah, 3 reg potion. Thank you.
All right, you watch as he scrambles up and grabs the last 3 and hands them off to you, and you watch as he goes up to the empty slot in the wall, and he places a giant snail shell that says, like, empty on it, written out.
That's cute.
Aw. Yeah, and then the other arrows, there was only like 2 lightning arrows left, so that would be 500. You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna get the last 2 lightning arrows.
Okay, you go back to Thermon, you get the last 2 lightning arrows.
Oh, right.
And Borky would also like to purchase the choker.
Okay, you purchase the choker.
I will go ahead and grab the ever-smoking bottle.
Okay, he's happy to give those items to you guys.
And
Get this drivel out of my stocks. Oh.
You can't frame these.
Man, I gotta tell you guys, it's
I only
actually
have
nice to have
3
money for
zeros.
once.
Right?
So be sure.
Oh,
to
I'll
write
bet.
those down. Be
I'll
sure to write
bet.
those. Yeah, you were alive. You're lucky. So what?
No, I'm just it's like, man, it's I'm Seika took the bracers, right?
No.
No, we
No,
couldn't
no one
afford
took
them.
the bracers.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I
they're
couldn't
really
afford it.
expensive.
I wish those worked in tandem with medium armor, but it's a shame that they don't.
That's the problem. Like, once I found that out, I'm just like, I'm gonna be selfish and say no.
Yeah, they're not designed to stack with other things. They're designed specifically to help people who so like mages.
Who are unarmored? Yeah.
monks.
Yeah, the thing is, I wanted that armor though. Fuck. Okay, this is. Just,
No, dude, it's
all right.
fine.
I'm just whining. Ignore me. I'm whining over here.
Nah, and all the fucking scrolls I just picked up, with the exception of Spider's Climb, I'm gonna give to Willow.
You're not giving her spider climb. That's the one thing she needs. She just threw herself out a window.
Let her learn from her mistakes.
Real quick, Nadine, I forgot about one weapon
Yes.
I have. Lightning bolt.
Uh-huh.
When we go in there, Borky would like to find out how much that is worth, actually.
The what?
The
The lightning bow.
Oh, the lightning bow. That's not very good looking. That one's very
I assumed. I just had a fun little. I had a fun little elemental short bow. That's what I think. Pew.
It's not great looking. I'm sorry. This
That's a
guy
shame.
really are items that look pretty.
All
On
right,
top
now,
of
now, just before we head out here, though, what do you think of this? I placed down Greckles.
It's a cute little knickknack, I would say. Rather garish, if you ask me.
Borky scoops it up.
All right. Good.
I think we're good.
All right.
Sorry
you
it
guys
took so
live
long.
the Eosis Square. Make your way back to your tavern, and I think this is a healthy place to take a break.
Question:
Yeah.
will we be able to come back later sometime?
This place, yeah, you have the passcode.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna go pee.
I am too,
Before we go to break
but
here, I
not
wanna
with
thank
you.
Foxy,
Separately.
I want to thank Foxy Gammon for the 10,000 bits earlier tonight. I keep up with you guys in VODs due to my work. Since holidays are around, I get to catch one of these for a change. Thank you for all the laughs and making my work hours a lot more bearable. Keep up the good work, you glorious nerds, from Foxy Gammon with 10,000 bits. Thank you, Foxy Gammon. 95 Derpy Wolf, thank you for the 1,100 bits. No, my internet's failing. No! It's okay. It's okay. We understand. Dan Lena with the bits strolls in an hour and a half late with Starbucks. Yo, what's up? They take attendance yet? All right, guys, I'm gonna go jump out to the bathroom here with my puppy. All right, be right back.
Let's double
Thank you
check
all so much,
something here
guys.
real quick.
Everyone behave.
Let's double check something here real quick before I run to the restroom. So she can learn remove curse, Tasha's hideous laughter, spider climb, nah, that's mine. Dem's mine. And frost fingers. Let's see. 5e frost fingers. Gonna give him the cold fingers. A wizard can learn it. Hell yeah. Freezing cold blast from your fingertips in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a constitution saving throw, taking 2d8 cold damage on a fail save or half as much on a successful one. Yeah, we're giving that to Willow. All right, I will be right back.
I guess this is the part where I come in and buy you guys some time. What's up, guys? It's halftime. Well, a little bit past halftime, but you know how it is. You know how we do. Keeping the place locked down until everybody comes back in. Pretty much how it works. 100 bits from Elated Megalodon. I'm reminded of that Ron White family reunion joke. Bosco, I did voice work for Warcraft Has-Been, got picked up as a series, and oh yeah, I'm still Soundwave. Turns concedingly, Monty. Well, Taka, is there anything going on in your life? Taka, yeah, I just paid $900 to become an anime character. Man, people pay me to do that. That's weird.
So let me throw this out here. The rig for Little G that I did, $600. It's not cheap. And now it's silent. Now I'm worried.
No, I was letting you finish. I was trying not to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I know it's rare. You expect it by now.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say when Taka said that it's expensive, it really is expensive. But this is someone like in our friend circle, and I'd be happy to support him. So
nice. We got Zan Wind with 1,000 bits after 2 weeks of quarantine. Just got out and found out I have TB. You are the highlight of my week. Happy holidays and episode title Bobbles and Bagels. Bangles. We'll go with Bangles.
Bagels.
Viridian Winter with 1,500 bits just got here and have no idea what's going on, but it sounds crazy. We're shopping. Viridian Winter, congratulations on the new badge. We got Jade with 45 bits. I was wondering where Bosco went. I was here the whole time. X Wiley Willie, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Let's see. We've got Strunks with 100 bits saying, hi, guys, enjoying the show. Quick question for you. Who got it? How are you liking Tasha's?
I haven't got it
All the
yet.
people that have it, I think, probably are. I think Zito has it or Monty. They're the only ones that have looked at it. I haven't actually seen everything that's in it. Let's see. We've got scrolling down. We've got Alawala Bingo, which, by the way, is a great name. 300 bits. Woo! Bosco halftime show. Love it. Just wanted to say Monty's a big influence for me, and I feel inspired listening to the podcast. I adore the great fantasy world she created with all the amazing and hilarious characters. Well, I'm sure Monty will appreciate that when she gets back.
I am back. I just heard.
Hi! Welcome back.
Also, I do not actually have Tasha's. I have an online version of it, which is a bit cumbersome to go through, but I have a physical copy. I'm not sure if it's in yet. I'd like to go pick it up, but unfortunately, I don't have a car, and yeah.
You should. You're going to be fixing that shortly, though.
Well, not shortly. I don't have any time.
Well, like in the new year, hopefully. Like that's New Year goals.
Sooner rather than later, if I can. Yeah.
Goopy, thank you so much for the bits. Hi, Bosco. Love you all. All you do. You're an inspiration, not Mark. You. What?
Wow.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
I'll just leave then. Bye.
Solar Fan with 1,500 bits. Just got done with the Professor from Hell. Thank you guys for helping me get through that person. You're welcome. Martimus with a Twitch Prime sub saying, hey guys, might be the last live episode I catch for a while because I just started a new job. Thanks for all the laughs and keeping my smiling while I was looking. Well, congratulations on the new job. That is a very good reason to miss the show. That's what the podcast and the VODs are for, as is the YouTube video. Jade with 50 bits. I just wondering about, but I have to pack now since I need to go see my dad. I hope you guys are doing okay. I always say that because you guys help me a lot in a ton of ways. Well, thank you so much for that, Jade. Yes, I know they updated Booming Blade. No, we're not using that right now. Tamer with 200 bits. Thank you so much. No messages, bits. We got Ray with 200 bits saying, have you guys thought about asking Brandon Cutler if he would be interested in being a guest? Because I know he's been getting into streaming lately. A lot of the AEW wrestler guys have been getting into streaming lately, and I know Brandon's a huge D&D person.
I was like, who is that? I'm like, who's
He's a professional wrestler in AEW, but he's also a huge D&D fan. True story, a buddy of mine made his entrance music. True story.
Cool.
Yeah. Dread Hunter with 300 bits. How big does the tin have to be to get the robot sounding voice? Also, hype. That is true. We are in a hype train.
Yes, we are.
Agent Lyle.
Oh, go on, dude. Continue.
Agent Lyle with 100 bits saying bits for the hype train. We've got Dr. Mighty, thank you for the 3 bits. We got Pyrotic Napalm with 1,000 bits saying, how is Tasha's guide, Monty? Also, happy Turkey Day to all of you.
Oh gosh, the better person asked, not to put you on the spot, but it would be Zito. I think Zito and Connor have read through the book a little bit more thoroughly than I have, honestly. I've not been well this week, and 2, I just don't have a physical copy of the book, which is my preferred way of looking at the actual, like, D&D material. So I can tab out things that I like and be like, cool.
Bosco, real quick, is it okay if I jump in here?
Yeah, go for it. I'm
at
Absol, if you see that.
10,000 bits. Happy early Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope everyone is staying safe this holiday season. Also, congrats again on the role of the jailer. You deserve it as you are amazing and talented.
That's wild.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's crazy. Congrats, man.
There's a part of me that's just like, I have so many other things on the go right now. I can't possibly dust off and play a while. But I'm like, but I could kill Bosco. And there are no other games
you can kill me, or Monty, will I kill you?
Here's the thing: you gotta learn learn the strategies of fighting Bosco. First of all, you have to get rid of his has-been hotel shield. So you got to be able to.
Oh God, that's right. Never mind.
You got to go through the entire. You got to go through all his legendary characters.
I'll just hire Stiggy to do it. It's always been.
Yeah, you could always stream it with them and then watch it happen, and you could live vicariously through them. But wouldn't it be more satisfying to do it yourself?
Irrelevant. Think of it 100 bits. Kane Time with 5 subs gifted to the community. Thank you so much, Kane Time, for the 5 subs. My goodness, very kind of you. Great to talk about with 1,500 bits. Well, Mark, if I may have loved X-Men Destiny, but not enough to keep the lights on at Silicon Knights.
Oh. Wow. Too soon.
Always is. Katsumi Kazuka, the Forever Dungeon Master, Blackfoot Barrett, thank you all for the bits. And as well, Mad Mac Montague, Hype Train, go! Thank you very much for the 500 bits. I believe you thank you for the sub, and Oz195 gifting 5 subs to the community. Goddamn Oz195, thank you so much. And again, Infinite Kitty, thank you for the 10,000 bits. And that's it for me. Oh, what? Weeb the people. Oh, you all hear this properly. WEEBZA people.
Yeah.
Just got a considerate raise, so take my first ever bits. Love you all.
Congratulations. And
thanks, Weebs.
Happy raise.
Finally, they win something for once.
Wow. Gaijin, are you going to sit there and take that?
Gaijin's an anthropologist, not a weeb.
And we'll respect you to remember it. Thank you.
I mean, you guys have any idea? I've been doing YouTube for 10 years with what I do. It's just white noise. It really is just white noise.
It's fair. This was like the one chance I had to say it, so I had to take it.
No, you're fair. You're fair. That's fair.
Oh, God, have I been working on YouTube longer than you?
Yeah, you have.
Oh, my God.
I got it. One of these days, I got to tell you the story of the first time I watched DBZA.
Man, some people out there haven't watched Naruto in 3 parts on 248 IP or whatever on YouTube, and it fucking shows. I remember having
gonna tell
food
you-
poisoning and watching Naruto in 3 parts with my friend on MSN Messenger, counting down 1, 2, 3 to time it right. That shit, man.
God, MSN Messenger.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh
Oh.
yeah. Back with those little fox emoticons, like with the little.
Oh
It's
yeah.
loud as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So-
Like your neighbors knew you had a message.
yeah, exactly. Oh man. Anyway, you guys good to keep going? Is everybody here? Connor, Bosco.
No,
Bosco?
we left Remy actually at the
I was gonna
the
say no,
mall.
I'm not here. I'm totally not here.
Gaijin,
Mm-hmm.
Mark,
I am here.
Kurt,
No!
Wallfly.
Buzz.
Thank you. And Zito. Oh, Zito.
There's the missing
Son of
link.
a gun.
There's the missing person. That's why we wait. We make sure.
Oh,
everyone's
hey,
here.
Monty.
Hi.
Just so I know, with the smoking bottle, does the smoke ever go up, or is it just like flat?
It appears to be flat. It's kind of
Okay.
like a it's like a fog machine, like a like a
So-
s- like
okay.
a
So the
like
smoke
a
is heavier
theater
than
fog
air.
machine.
Okay, because I didn't know if you could use it as like a
Sorry
smoke
that took so
stinger or
long.
something like
Like
that.
fucking Connor's like bugging eyes are bugging out of his head right now. You know that, right? Like
Hey, sorry that took so long. I just got my
Yeah,
take.
you're all good. You are all good.
And Monty,
Um,
just
the
to
clou-
oh,
So it's a 60-foot radius from the bottle.
Mhm.
So for the sake of this, we'll say
We can do it later if you want.
I'm gonna say it doesn't go up too much because that
Mhm.
would be a little silly.
Mhm.
And the way I see it is you literally open up the bottle, you say make smoke, and it just starts bellowing out shit. It's
Yeah,
not
just-
like it's not like you're farting in one spot and it's just like a big mushroom cloud or
Right,
whatever.
right. No, because it said it I think it's
This,
by the wording.
I
it's
would say-
60. Yeah.
I would say this, if it's in like a room, you would fill a space with this easily. Like it would
Can
it could
smoke people
easily-
out.
Well, it's smoke, but it's not like it's more of a visual thing. It doesn't
Yeah.
say that it causes any retching or any sort of thing. It
Right.
appears to be harmless. In that
So you
nature.
can't use it to hotbox.
No.
I mean, you can hotbox with anything, and I'm gonna pretend I know what that means and just nod.
oh, Monty, Monty,
Oh.
what the fuck have you done?
don't worry, guys. I know where she lives.
You
What?
can hotbox if anything.
You can hotbox anything.
Just get a box or a microwave. That's a real good hot box right there.
Oh,
All right. Very good.
let's go.
Very good.
Let's go.
Oh, my
Drugs
hot
are legal in
box.
our country. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
let's move on.
Oh, it's a drug thing. Okay.
Also, don't smoke microwaves, kids.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Anyway,
Kids, drugs are bad except for the ones you can have.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
anyway. All right, so you guys make your way back to the Sweet Dragon. By the way, when you leave the marketplace, it feels like no time has passed.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
which
dope.
Is like, or if time passed, it passed very slowly. So that's a fun little phenomenon as you make your way out and return to the Sweet Dragon. There is a parcel waiting for you that Ty Borpington hands off to you, Remy.
Oh.
There's like it's for me specifically. Did I ask for something?
No, he said to give it to you. So Ty Borpington was like, "Oh, Remy,
Hello, Ty.
this was left for you.
You got mail.
You got mail.
Thanks.
Or you got a parcel.
All right. Who is it from?
It's from Mr. Paka. He asked me to bring it with me on my way back home.
Guess I'm gonna open it.
It contains 2 decorative masks that Mr. Paka actually hangs up on his restaurant wall, which are 2 Oni masks. They are not magical in any way. They are crudely carved, but they might be useful for some training if you would like to use them for such things. Or you could just not. That's up to you.
Greckles-
Remy is
Sorry, go ahead.
Remy is going to pocket them and without him noticing, just kind of side-eye over towards Greckles.
I was about to say, if he saw those masks, he'd start, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? All right.
But he will pocket them for now, and then throw out the wrappers. And actually, where is Seika right now?
There.
Thanks.
Who was in the bottom?
Like, are they just?
I'm sorry.
Like, are they sitting down at a table? Are they at the bar? Are they fucking?
I just had this image of just like, Seiko, where are you? There, and then it's just like a hard cut to the outside of the sweet dragon. It's just on fucking fire.
Oh
Which
no,
is fine.
Seiko went to the bathroom. Oh god!
Oh.
We warned him what would happen.
No, he's in his usual spot, which is sort of slightly shadowing Greckles.
Sitting in a chair, Ralph Wiggum style. I'm in danger.
Remy is going to approach Seika and tap him on the shoulder if he doesn't turn around on approach.
Personal space. No, he would have looked at you when you got there.
Okay, cool. Seika, do you have a moment?
What can I help you with?
I was hoping to speak with you.
He's just kind of looking at you, like, yeah, go ahead, speak.
Preferably not out in the open. He's gonna kind of nod towards like behind the bar where there's like a pathway leading to the back.
Very well. Denka, if you do not mind.
Remy, do you need me for anything?
You're welcome to come along.
Okay then.
You see his eyes narrow a little bit at Seika.
Okay then. If birds could sweat.
So he's gonna walk you over towards the little pathway, so it's not because there's. I assume that the place is still open, the Sweet Dragon Monty, like there's customers and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's people in the front. Place is booming. It's doing good.
To avoid all that commotion, he kind of takes you off to the side.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
What's wrong? You alright?
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute myself and cough. I'm so sorry, Austin.
Oh no.
I'm gonna mute myself and die. Seika, I wanted to apologize to you once again. I understand that my actions earlier have upset you.
While I accept your apology, you need not spare it for me.
Good. Because that's not the only thing I wanted to talk to you about. You see, Seika, you have a very stoic face, one that is extremely hard to read. But I have spent my whole life learning how to read people, even ones as stoic as you are. It's really a credit to you. But I've noticed when I've tried to get your assistance in a fight, or I've tried to have a conversation around Greckles, there's a certain look that you give me. And I'm curious if you would elaborate as to why. I have my own theories, but I'd rather you have the chance to speak.
His expression, as per usual, doesn't really change all that much, but you're able to kind of tell that there's a moment of confusion before he kind of collects himself again. I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean. What look?
There is a distaste, a subtle glare that you give me. I believe the word for it is jealousy.
When you say that, his smile fades.
And there it is.
His eyes do actually open a little bit.
Greckles turns.
Does he
Are
say
you
anything, or
making
does he just give me...
accusations?
Could you repeat, Mark? Sorry.
I said, are you making accusations?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm simply asking if I'm correct.
He does not respond.
No, I didn't think so. Trust me, if I felt that way, I would feel very proud as well. Yes, Greckles, you seem confused.
I'll... Listen, gentlemen, I'm just one bird, for one. For two, I can't help but feel like we really should be working more together than anything else.
He's really bad at diplomatic talk, so he's just trying to find the words for it.
Listen, Kuriyama-san, this would be the time to get things out in the open. If we're going to be traveling through multiple planes, let's get this resolved as soon as possible. I think it's kind of foolish to be fighting over something like this, but this is here, and here we talk about and hash out our problems. Better to do it now than let it fester while we're plane jumping.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, Seika, I had a proposal for you, if you will hear me out.
Go on.
This tavern has a fight pit. I think it would do you well to get out some of your frustrations.
And you'll see him pull out 2 strange Oni masks that he got from absolutely nowhere, because there's no way he would have those for this.
I'm sorry, what?
The Oni masks, he will pull those out.
You can't say the Oni masks. I don't know what you're talking about.
The mask that Monty gave us.
The ones that Bakal lent.
The Bakal ones.
That's a drop in World of Warcraft. Gotta kill him.
Okay.
Do they look like Oni faces?
They're like a very crude, like, theater depiction of them. The real things are much scarier.
But it's a close enough depiction that
it's a peasant's depiction.
okay. He is looking at you. His eyes perhaps the most open you've ever seen. His smile is gone, and in his eyes there is just the subtle pulsing of fire that you know is essentially the core that keeps him living. He just nods almost imperceptibly in your direction, Remy.
He's gonna move out of the way, and you'll notice that the path that they're on, he's gonna point further down it. You'll know that it leads to the back, and you can assume that's where the fight pit is.
If this is something you two are going to do, I am actually going to ref this. And we're going to do this right. Is that understood?
You do trust me, don't you, Greckles?
I trust both of you would act honorably.
As he just darts eyes to both of you.
Let's get this out, get it done. But I'm calling the shots on this.
As you wish.
By the way, I actually know all the different Japanese announcer lingo, so this might be fun.
If this doesn't sound like Samurai Showdown, I'm gonna be very
That's what it is, Zito! That's exactly what it's gonna be!
Okay, that's a fair choice. I was wondering if this was the baseball call, this ball is long gone, or we were going for that wonderful long Japanese wrestling style.
Oh no, this is like Samurai Showdown.
Hajime.
Just like
it's fun.
Who will never return.
What is happening?
Home run!
We'll show you that after the session, Mark. It's very
Excellent.
important. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm coughing so much. You guys make your way to the back where the fight pit is. I believe it is situated in your garden somewhere. I believe it's outside. It appears to have been used. It is clearly a spot where there are crowds that sit around and bet on the fighting. It is not like the underbelly fighting pit, which is just full of blood and teeth and awful gore. Yeah, there's an underground fighting club, and it is it'll put you underground, like 6 feet underground if you go there. So okay, we're actually ahead of time, which is very good. I thought you guys would actually honestly take away longer with all the shopping stuff. So good job, everybody.
Yay.
I appreciate that. So I am going to dictate this as such because obviously you guys have huge health pools and we'll be here forever if you guys fight each other. First of all, pick a weapon for this duel?
I choose fist.
Okay.
As Remy walks towards the fight pit, you will notice, Seika, he's gonna take his shield off and leave it outside, and he will pull out his longsword.
Okay. Sword has been chosen. and
Seika
fist
will
is
step
chosen.
in and do a very somewhat stereotypical martial artist open palm over fist of respect towards Remy. But you can tell that there's definitely fire burning in his eyes, no pun intended.
You will know that or notice that Remy has a very stoic look on his face. He's extremely hard to read, but you're welcome to try if you'd like. And he is going to give you a very noble bow, and he will try to get lower than you.
And this is the real battle.
Greckles is eternally
Yeah,
screaming.
the whole fight is just who can bow lower.
Roll athletic checks to bow
actually,
lower.
For once, he will not try and bow lower than you.
Oh.
Borky's slowly
Deep
bringing the chair up.
insult.
You watch as Meryl, who is currently sweeping out like the pathways in the garden, has stopped and is now watching. You notice Frank up on the cathedral is watching. You watch as Log runs out and goes, "Someone's gonna die today!" Just excitedly.
Oh my god.
Panic's got some popcorn and a steel folding chair.
I will say this, Monty, for every round, I do have a little word thing to throw out to give it flavor.
Okay. I will. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm coughing so much.
Do you need water? Are you good?
I'm good. I should be good. I just drank all my water. I did burn some food that the fan has been running, so my apartment is a bit cold and dry. But all right. I'm gonna say for this. You know what? Let's try out the 20 health and see how this works because we do have some time to spare.
All right, Mark. You know
Okay.
what that means.
Yes. So I will allow. So everybody has 20 HP. I'm trying to think of how to make this very interesting and very, very fun. Beyond just you guys smacking each other.
Honestly, conversation that might spark, I think would be really curious with all of
that'd
this.
be pretty good.
We could easily
Everyone's
talk in
watching
between
this.
the swings, so it's not just generic combat. Also,
Yeah.
rather than just rolling initiative, Remy will speak up. You are nobility, are you not, Seika?
What are you getting at?
The first move is yours, of course. And he's going to take a defensive stance. And he
All
will
right.
yield the initiative to you.
Settle down, settle down. We're doing this right. Take your sides.
Greckles
You
just
watch
gets
as
in.
Meryl turns to you, Pan, and goes, "Are they arguing?"
I think so. It's hard to gauge these people and their honorable fights like this. Probably something
Oh.
stupid.
She kind of reaches over, grabs some popcorn, and eats it and watches.
Where did I get this?
And you just off screen, you see Borky's hand come in too, just
All right.
like the fucking
so
claw from Toy Story.
I want to see if I can find some thematically appropriate fight music for this.
Let's Fighting Love from South Park would be really
my
appropriate
God.
for this fight.
Hey,
I
let's
think.
not get DMCA'd.
What's this?
Yes.
While you're looking for that, by the way, after Remy's
This works.
taunt, because that's what it is, Seika will settle into a fighting position that both Remy and Greckles and anyone else who would regularly have trained in combat would recognize as being significantly more offensive than he usually takes. Basically, every fight that you guys have been in, he's always taken a defensive stance next to Greckles. This is the first time he's taking an offensive, aggressive stance.
Oh shit, he's going Super Saiyan. Sorry. Sorry, I
You
just
know,
my
no,
brain
he-
immediately went there.
Monty, he's in attack mode. Jeez.
Yeah, and I'm gonna place
Sorry.
myself face down and end my turn.
All right,
Roll me your
are we ready to
Bankai.
are we
All
ready to
right,
call?
so, fight
Greckle
starts now. Greckles, go ahead.
Greckle steps out. Iza Jinjo ni Ipponme Shobu. 500 salt on red.
And
Your move, Mark.
yeah, I was gonna say since you offered it, Seika closes the distance between the two of you very quickly. And you might be surprised, but I'm going to kick.
What?
Yeah. Does a 25
Nice.
hit you?
Yep, it sure
All
does.
right.
So you each have 20 HP. Just keep that in mind.
Yep. So very quickly, he rushes in and gives you a good, clean sidekick to the chest area before almost immediately hopping onto the other foot and swinging back with the other for a roundhouse. That will probably miss. Yeah, it will.
All right, Remy, as the kick spins around, you bring up your sword and you take the bulk of the blow. It shifts you back in the dirt, probably a good foot, shifting you all the way backwards. Seika?
He will actually end in pose with his foot up as he curls it back in and does what is called chambering the leg. So he's holding his foot up in the air and he's standing on one leg, balancing there, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Remy, it is now your turn.
All right. Remy will put the sword above his head in a stance that you may or may not recognize if you know longsword users, and he will swing twice at you. First one does a 13 hit you?
It misses.
As he goes to swing, you Matrix style lean back as the sword goes off to the side, swinging a bit wide.
And the second one is a 14.
That will also miss.
All right.
As he swings again, you sidestep as the overhand swing cuts into the dirt next to you, but does not slice you at any point.
You are quite skilled.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
On his turn, Seika will say, "If you have time to talk, you have time to fight." And I'm going to keep kicking.
You watch as panic as you're eating your popcorn. You see now as Skinny is also there now eating the popcorn. She's like, oh, watching.
I like that the crowd is being drawn not by the fight, but by Panic's popcorn.
Seriously,
I'm
just
assuming
like
a
a spell-
24 hit.
That does hit.
All right. For 5 more damage.
Okay.
And another kick. Does a 14 hit?
It will not.
So, your first kick, you swing around and you kick Remy right in the chest. And as you swing around to sweep the leg, Remy manages to leap backwards, missing the hit as you return to your stance.
And I am going to spend a key point to flurry of blows.
Do it.
Yeah. 22.
That will hit, but as you do that, you will see Remy throw up his hand and cast shield, so it will miss.
Okay. Second one.
You see, as that happens, you see now as Kiwi is now next to Borky. It's like, boo! Magic, boo! Just adding to
Yes, get it! Borky throwing popcorn.
Does a 21 hit?
That will miss.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
All right. Remy is then, after casting shield and blocking that last attack, he will come through with 2 more swings, almost kind of dancing the blade as he tries to find an opening in your very quick attacks. Does a 12 hit you?
That'll miss.
All right.
As Remy swings down, there's a really cool scene in Kung Fu Panda, which is not a sentence. That sounds cool.
No. The first 2 Kung Fu Pandas are good movies.
Legit though, the choreography in those movies is very
Really good.
Second
Do you
one's a
remember the
good-ass
part-
movie.
Do you remember the part where I'll say leopard man, the leopard guy throws the blade at Shifu and Shifu in slow motion redirects it with his hands?
Yes.
Seika, you are able to redirect the sword swing of Remy. It's hard to do out of the way and having it slice into the dirt where it almost managed to strike at you.
That is actually Aikido, so that is perfectly thematic.
Nice.
Thumbs
All
up.
right. And he will swing a second time. Does a
That
24
will
hit
hit.
you? For 9.
Oof.
All right. As you manage to redirect the first blow, your position is off kilter as Remy uses the backswing out of nowhere and manages to graze up your front as fire sparks and sputters across the sandy earth below, but you reposition yourself.
I have no idea how much I want to make a fucking salty bed joke right now.
You watch as Scarbles pops out of a hole in the ground. Oh, is this where everybody is? Oh, damn!
Very nice.
Sorry, I realized that we skipped Greckles announcing after that. last
No,
one.
dude. On round 2, we immediately got fucking red to do 75 on blue. This is fucking crazy, and it's only footsies.
I mean, that's the thing too. We're not really doing this in rounds. This is one decisive fight, so don't
Yeah.
worry about me.
Fair,
I gotta wrap up. I can do, but that's you all
Cool.
go.
Yeah, interject whenever you want to.
Yeah, by all means.
Well, don't be.
Remy is then going to glare you straight in the eyes, and as he sees you kind of stumble, he is going to action surge and go in for 2 more attacks.
Dope.
Natural 1.
Oh my god, Remy made this a potato match. Fuck.
I'm gonna roll.
Monty has
I'm
to
gonna
roll
roll
severity.
I'm gonna roll severity. I do not have my die. Ooh, 16 severity. Okay. Oh god. I want to do this cool, but I don't want to completely. 16 is pretty high.
Monty,
That's
I
above
trust
average.
you. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna ask this of both the players in this fight right now. How serious is this fight? How heated is this fight right now?
It's pretty heated.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask this question?
Sure.
Just for my own, because it will determine what happens here. Are you guys mad at each other as this fight continues?
As in, is the anger increasing as the fight goes on?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, Remy looks very composed. He doesn't look angry.
Yeah, it's more determination than anger.
So I will ask this. In this moment, is the fight the most important thing to you at this moment?
For Remy, no.
For
Seika?
Seika, yes.
Okay. Oh god, this is so hard for me to think of right now. Okay. Panic, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
What?
Oh!
Popcorn.
Sorry, wait.
That's a 23.
Okay, you save the popcorn. As Remy goes in for a thrust, Seika, you in a split motion are able to twist Remy's arm and disarm him, but in the the intensity of the fight between the two of you, the sword goes flying and almost takes out Panic's popcorn as it clatters into the shrubbage behind Panic. Panic, as you lift up the popcorn, you watch as Anj just like slowly rises out of the bush behind you and just takes a giant fistful and just starts eating it. Remy, you have been completely disarmed in this fight.
Do I still have my secondary attack or no?
You do, yes. I will say
All right.
you do.
Well, then, because it's only a free action, and I'm sorry, Monty, Remy will hold up his hand and you will watch the sword appear as he's going to swing a second time.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah!
I forgot about that. Oops.
Nope, I didn't want to say
Fine.
anything because that would have been.
Andrew's
fine.
nah.
Yeah.
That's fine. And you know what? Popcorn didn't get destroyed, so no foul. All right.
17.
That'll hit.
The potato got comboed. Oh, fuck.
7.
This shit's dangerous.
I'm also very happy that Panic did not get hit.
I
actually.
agree. That's 7 damage. to
I
you,
also
Seika.
agree.
You will watch as Remy takes the second slice down your chest and takes a defensive stance. Again, his facial expression has not changed. It looks completely stoic.
That's turn.
That is turn.
Cool. All right. As he's reacting or recovering from that blow, he will turn back into the fight, and you'll notice in his eyes, it's not wild. It's very controlled. But his expression is the most like an expression that you've seen on his face since you guys have met him. Like he, for the first time, maybe looks like actually a person. And I'm going for it. That's a 25
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
for 4.
All right.
And we're just jet leeing this. 11's gonna miss.
It will miss.
And key point.
Clear the others.
And more kicks. 21.
You'll again see him throw up a shield as he blocks it.
Is shield per attack or is it per turn?
It's a reaction on your
per
turn. Or on
turn.
the
So
okay. So
it
your
stays up.
it's a
yeah.
your
spell
AC
slot.
now is what?
Now it is 23.
Okay. That way I don't have to ask if I hit.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
That's a
Oh,
nat
the
20.
Natural 20.
So, and that is 7 damage.
That's exactly what you needed. What do you want to
Yeah,
do?
I was counting.
How do you want to knock out Remy?
As you throw up the shield and catch what would have been another sidekick, Seika will drop down from the momentum of that and do a back handspring as his other foot comes the distance between the ground and your chin before cracking you right on the underside of the chin and knocking you off your feet as he lands back in his stance.
Remy, as this happens, the world turns white and you are knocked unconscious.
Greckles will step forth. Shobody! Ippon!
Now for round 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't believe.
and
I
here's the
lost
coup
all
de
my-
grace.
As you
can't
guys
believe-
are all standing there seeing Remy unconscious on the ground, you hear a really loud sound of doors opening as you see Helga sticking her head out the door going, "Everyone, what are you doing here? Get back to work!" And everyone's just like all scatter. Like, oh, they all scatter off. Log jumps into the pit next to you, Seika. This little, have you seen what Log looks like?
No,
I don't think I've met him.
Oh,
No,
yes.
never-
I don't think you've been
you
long
Oh
yet.
my God.
I don't think Seika has met
All right,
him.
we yeah, let's
met
get a kid.
Log. Okay, here's what Log's looks like, Seika.
Yeah.
He's
He's,
a little-
so
he's a little-
cute.
He's a little construct guy. He hops down. As he hops down, he runs over and he's like, "Wee woo, wee woo." Oh, it's actually pretty close. Okay, step back, ma'am. He like shoves you. He like grabs your knee and kind of pushes you back. Oh.
I'll-
He kind of looks up towards you. He kind of tugs at your pants.
yes.
He kind of gestures to come like closer.
I lean down.
You seem to have a very mild case of severe combustion. I just wanted to let you know.
There is actually a chuckle from Seika.
It's okay, they make ointments for that.
I appreciate the concern, but this is my natural form.
I think they make ointments for that too.
Anyway, he slaps a hand on Remy. Oh God, what is Log gonna do?
Also, combust Remy, so we
Reincarnation.
match. Reincarnation.
He's not dead. You know what? I think he's gonna go for the Log special. He's gonna just slap you and he's gonna cast heal. So you get healed for 70 hit points.
Jesus.
And
He's a
you
strong
die.
boy.
Just kidding. There's no massive. fight.
Remy will slowly pick himself up off the ground.
I was
and
actually going to say that
Remy
Seika
will
would
stay
walk
on the
over.
ground because there's
Oh.
a roleplay thing happening.
Seika would walk over and extend a hand to help you up.
Remy will grab you by the forearm and allow you to help him up. And you'll notice that now that he's kind of got his wits about him, there's actually, as much as can be on a beak, a slight smile or a smirk from what you can tell.
Almost as if it hadn't happened, his face is back to the typical smiling jester face that it has been. But you specifically can note that hint of like aggression or derision that was in his expression whenever he looked at you before is gone. I must say, though, you offered the apology, I'm afraid I must offer one myself. It seems I have allowed unnecessary thoughts to cloud my judgment.
I can't say that I disagree, which is what this was all about. You see, Seika, you have nothing to be jealous of. In fact, if we're going to survive the elemental planes, we can't do it without you. You're as much a part of this team as I am, regardless of the reasons you're here.
I do not believe the emotion was necessarily grounded in jealousy, but there is a great deal that you have to teach. your style. It is very useful and very resilient. I believe, Denka, you could benefit greatly from learning under his tutelage as well. As he kind of turns and looks back to Greckles.
I've learned many things from this gentleman, and I'm still learning more. As he just puts a talon on Remy's shoulder. But you, my friend, you I still need to learn much from as well. As he puts the other arm on his shoulder.
Perhaps you misunderstand. I mean, at the same time.
I understand. This is going to be a lot, not just for you or me, but for all of us. This is probably going to be one of the most perilous things we've ever done. And being together and sticking together, looking out for one another, that's going to be the most critical thing of all. Tell me, Kuriyami-kun, to what power do I have over you? What did my father state?
That's a great question, isn't it, Monty?
It is a great question. He is Kai's son.
Right. That much I know, but what was there anything specifically asked other than to bring him to fix things?
That was your task, was to bring his son to him.
As Kai Tenno's son, I'm afraid my duty is to you as it would be to him.
Then by the power bestowed within me, unbeknownst to me, to what power I have as the Crown Prince, I alleviate you of your need to protect me. You are now one of the Unexpectables. You now have even grounding to everyone in this group. To what power I am allowed, you are free to pursue your own actions. Think on your feet. Act. Fight. As far as I am concerned, you are of equal standing.
His eyes will go wide open.
You watch as Log gently pats Seika on the leg and goes,
Yeah, freedom. It's pretty crazy, right? Don't worry, we got seminars in the temple if you want to learn about it.
Oh my god.
I love this kid.
Now, Kuriyama-san, I understand that my father may very well have much more power and say than I do, but that is my decree as far as I'm concerned, as long as you are within our group.
He's very clearly like trying to scramble to like regain his composure somehow, but he's failing at it. I will do my best to extend my vision, Denka.
That's all that I could ask from you. Be strong, be brave, and look out for not just me, but everyone here, for I owe them all equally my life.
He surveys the group of people still gathered, including Log, who is adorable, and nods at each one of you in turn. I apologize. I believe I have made a fool of myself, and I will do my best not to repeat it.
There's nothing to apologize for.
You watch as the double doors that lead into the back area are thrown open once again, and you see, oh gosh, too many employees, goddamn. You see Kiwi. I'll say it's Kiwi because he's the fastest in terms of land speed, terminal velocity. Kiwi opens doors. Oi! There's a big metal fella here for you.
A big metal fellow.
We know a couple of them, I think.
She's telling me I look ugly and my clothes suck.
We
big metal fella.
Well, you still need to really need to focus it down. I still have no idea.
All right.
She made a so go ahead. Sorry.
You guys make your way inside, and you see Willow, Nine, and Iggy with each of your guys' apparatuses for this adventure. From Willow, potions. She looks a little sheepish because hers look completely normal in comparison to the other things that are on the tables in front of you.
We need those though.
They're equally as important.
Oh, maybe I could make them glitterier. I didn't really have much time.
I cast
Also-
prestidigitation to make them glow.
Yay! Thank you,
Nice guy.
Doros is there too. He's not wearing his uniform. He is wearing. It looks like he's the lab partner in the chemistry experiment.
Feel the
yeah.
power drop. Oh yeah, I feel it.
He just nods.
All right.
So there are for everybody 1 potion of levitate. This particular potion lasts 12 hours. So it's been extended by quite a certain margin.
So there's one potion each.
1 potion per person for everybody. So 1 potion per person. There's not for sale. I'm giving these to you. Task? What are you talking about?
His face
Yeah,
is all
turn it
smashed
on
in.
him. Turn it on him. Make him eat those words.
No, well, you know what, Mark? My potions are too strong for you.
You can't
So-
flip this on me. I'm invincible.
From 9, each of you get these very beautiful, almost like raincoat cowl cloaks. Each custom fit for each of you. They have a hood over top. They have the skin itself goes completely over the body, almost like a you ever go on like Niagara Falls? It's such a bad comparison, but they make you wear like those weird raincoat things that are like
Yes.
giant sheets. They're basically like that, but they're thick frost salamander skin, which is way lighter than you would have expected it to be when you harvested it. But they are very light and they're very pretty and they glitter almost like freshly fallen snow.
Everyone gets one except Seika, who doesn't.
Yeah,
need
Seika
it, 'cause
doesn't
he's
get
made
one.
of fire.
Oh, dude, that would absolutely make us look like the fucking the characters from Death Stranding. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
You watch
Ah.
as Nines kind of pulls in and goes, sorry, I gotta grab my robotness here.
A rather interesting subject, but I think I managed to make it work.
Excellent job,
Of course.
as
it's
always.
excellent. Of course. You may thank Log for the patronage.
Thank you, Log.
I'm still here. I'm at your legs. You don't
Oh,
need to yell.
Jesus Christ!
I will be taking my leave now. Good luck in your ventures.
And you watch as this metal person walks away. The last one you see, I want you to imagine at home. Imagine you go scuba diving and they give you, the tank of air that you connect to a hose, that
yeah?
you connect to a breathing apparatus that you wear. Imagine that the tank is replaced with a lung that's been reinflated.
Thanks to the air of Borky.
The froghemoth lungs have been repurposed as breathing apparatuses by Iggy. They are gross, but they appear that they function.
Magical haggis.
Quick question,
Oh,
Iggy.
God.
How wet should this mouthpiece be when I put it in?
You watch as the eyes don't shift back and forth, they shift in 2 different directions at simultaneous times. That should work for underwater breathing. We tried. You watch as Kiwi goes, yeah, we tried! He nods.
How? How did you get that on your mouth? Well,
It's like trying to
really
watch
good
a
question,
bird
big
play a
man.
trumpet.
is there a hole in
How much
this
time
one?
we have left for this
You watch,
session?
you watch as Kiwi turns to you and goes, well, and then immediately turns around and runs away.
Jumps out the window.
Yeah.
Iggy, do these have a limited time use?
No, they're indefinite.
Ooh, boys, we can breathe underwater. Like,
I'm just gonna test one of these right now, just to.
All All right. Imagine going to a butcher shop.
And opening my mouth.
Jesus, Nadine, what are we
And
starting?
opening-
Okay.
And opening my mouth.
Imagine going to a butcher shop and going to the bin where they just cut all the scraps for the entire day, and just sticking your head in that, bringing up the plastic bag over your mouth, and just breathing inwards. It's the same.
Oh god.
Okay.
Basically made a fucking rebreather.
Yeah,
Be
but
care-
like
be
a
careful with those
gooey,
ones.
wet, meaty rebreather.
Don't know
No,
what
no, no,
that
no, no.
is,
Sorry,
but-
sorry. You're mistaken. It's the moist, meaty rebreather.
All right.
Be careful upon inhalation. That's Porky.
What?
Porky.
It's more like frog. It smells like frog legs.
Froggy, which is kind of like chicken and fish.
Kinda, yeah.
Little meaty. Wow.
So
Well,
you're saying you
you
use some
did-
barbecue sauce?
I'm
You
gonna
did
cast
supply me-
prestidigitation on mine.
All right.
Cooked it for 20 minutes. Would it taste better?
All right.
If you cooked it for 20 minutes, it would no longer work, and you would die by drowning.
Well, I don't want that.
I hope not.
True.
This was hard work, and also I smell like meat forever. So
Oh yeah? Watch this. I cast prestidigitation on him.
thank you.
Crying.
He no longer smells like meat.
I no longer smell like meat. Now I just smell like me. Though I'm made of meat, so that still technically is a smelling of meat, but it's lizard meat, which has
Oh
a
my
different
But it's
technical
it's lizard meat, not
Greater Zimgag.
not amphibian meat.
Interesting, fascinating. And you watch as Iggy just starts pacing and talking as he moves away. And Willow kind of steps and goes, "So, you guys are leaving, huh?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the morrow. Oh, Willow, here. Something for you to play with while we're away. And I hand her all the scrolls except for Spider Climb.
You'll have to send me those so I can add her to her list and she can learn them.
Yep.
Are you sure, Task? Wow.
Well, I also kind of have a little idea in mind. I show her remove curse, and I subtly point over to Ty.
You would know this because you've learned this, that Ty's curse requires a wish spell.
Oh, well.
Look at
Oh,
the
well, we
stepping
can-
stone.
Well, we can remove curses on us.
His curse legitimately was the dying breath of a sea hag put that on him.
Wow.
That's like you know, this
That's
is
some
Dark
drag
Ages
me to hell
Advanced
shit,
Dark-
Nadine. That's some drag.
Yeah, it is. And guess what? Ty Burpington is the protagonist of whatever that is. So there you go.
Oh
Uh,
no!
movie.
But Sam Raimi went crazy.
It's a really weird movie, but a fun time all the same.
It's like, Sam, can I still do horror? Kinda.
So, is there any other thing you guys want to do? Well, we can do spell swaps off screen.
Sure.
Yeah.
But is there any additional items wanting to be purchased? I think Greckles, you had some. I can do that at the end after we're
I
done.
wanted to
here.
ask you, the armor and mask, they won't be ready, correct?
No. Oh God,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
The armor you can wear, like that's fine.
Well, yeah, okay.
It's not technically a magical item. It just has the properties of mithril plate, where it just doesn't give you disadvantage on
Okay.
moving around and stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the sake of brevity, and again, if you guys have any adjustments you want to make between now and then, you guys have a night's rest. Some more restless than others. Greckles, there's a feeling of trepidation that drums at your heart as you.
I actually was gonna say I wanted to take everyone a because for one last night
Okay.
meal.
Yeah, you guys get back the Oni masks and you guys eat it because very
'Cause I'd
hearty
be-
meal.
I'd be super jittery.
And you guys sleep for the night. Out of curiosity, who has Liza's mask?
I think I still do.
Greckles does.
Okay. I just need to know. I check in every now and again to make sure I know who has it.
That's fine.
You guys sleep and you wake up in the morning. And as you guys make your way downstairs, your entire staff is standing there next to you. They're very curious to see how this is going to happen. As you guys step forward, Seika, you have a keystone. The way that this item works is that you draw the shape of a door, and it'll take you to the elemental plane of the keystones choosing. You have one of air, water, fire, and earth.
Surprise, motherfuckers! I choose fire. I'm just kidding.
And
I will
everyone
begin the
died.
process of opening the door to the elemental plane of air.
Okay. It is a process. It is a ceremony.
Right.
As you do so, you cut open the shape of the door to the elemental plane of air. As you do, you all of a sudden, just all of you are bombarded with just air that rushes past you and whips around, knocking some of the chairs over. Your staff all kind of look and they're like, "Good luck, best of luck to you. Be safe. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do." As you guys take your potions, I'm assuming. I hope so.
I was gonna say, drink your potions before we enter, please.
All right, we step through and then we start drinking, right?
No, drink before you step through.
Okay. If I did the other, what would happen?
I'd force feed him his potion.
Shove the whole bottle in his mouth and force him to crunch.
Borky, we got a long way to go. We don't need this right now.
I haven't even put on my armor yet.
So,
I'm
noting that we have 12 hours.
You have 12 hours to find somewhere to land.
What the fuck?
So have we stepped in at this point?
You're jumping in. There's no ground.
You could choose to fall in if you like. I don't know.
Greckles goes in head first.
Just all right.
Gone.
Greckles, first one through the door, leaps in and hovers in place.
I'm going in Assassin's Creed style.
You do like the swan dive into the door.
Could Borky go last? Or is someone want to go last?
Seika has to go last because he has to close the door behind him.
Okay, I'll go second.
Yeah. Who's going next?
Anyone?
All right, Remy. How do you jump in?
He's gonna march in.
All right, you march on in. Borky, Panic, who wants to go next?
Who all is watching us? Is it just our employees?
It's your employees, yeah. And Doros is there too, but probably stayed the night.
Okay. I'll look to Doros. And I'll say, if Helena wants any cake or pie or tea, tell them it's on my tab.
He gives you a very serious glance back and he gives you a very firm nod.
And I'll walk through.
Walk on through. Borky?
Borky kind of comes in. He's like pulling on the new armor like a pant. Ah, shoot! I almost forgot about this. Just like trying to adjust it and just like trying to latch things on. And I kind of want him to stumble. Ah!
You do. You into the elemental plane of air. And Seika, you rush in very quickly, closing the door behind you as the portal to the elemental plane of air snaps shut. You all float in place as an endless sky meets you. And you see mountains or spires of what looks like glass or crystal that floats in various different placements of varying different sizes as an endless pink expanse lulls before you. You all, first of all, none of y'all are graceful with this spell. It's a bit.
Oh, geez.
Rolling, going.
You're like spinning like a person who's like on like a bungee cord, which just starts spinning around.
Wait a minute. Hold up a second.
Oh, God.
You're fine.
I spent time in the hyperbolic time chamber with my future son.
Yeah, but you're used to gravity kind of helping you. You learned how to fall. This ain't falling. This is being in one position. Seika, for you, this is also quite weird as well. You're kind of trying to use your monk sensibilities to keep your balance, but there's no... It's magic.
No gravity.
There's no gravity to it. As you guys are kind of floating in place, you guys begin to gently hover in a direction, because there's no sense of anything. If anybody has a compass, by the way, it is spinning.
No, but I do have this
like laying in a pool.
Sure.
And
you go ahead and use the spyglass task if you'd like to.
Perception. with advantage. Beans 11.
11. It is hard to see in this place. It is sky, it is atmosphere, it is wind that constantly bellows and buckles you. But you do happen to feel some movement around you.
Oh, fuck.
So
I look towards it. We're not
You hear a
alone.
scream echoing across this crystalline glass mountains as you watch a rock breach the clouds, screeching up into the air, and that is where we're going to end the session for
Yeah!
today.
No!
That's
That's
me.
how you
You're
do.
probably wondering how I got this in this situation.
uh-oh. Bye, Austin.
Bye,
Bye,
Austin.
You're a scoundrel potion seller.
Slight delay on my audio, Austin, because I fucked up.
Unexpectables 146.
6.
Yeah. 4 more episodes to 150. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The Pokemon number.
Actually,
I believe the final Pokemon number
51?
is more like 976.
Oh, we don't
No,
count
it's
you.
it's
You couldn't
at
catch
it's
it.
at least
It-
150 or more to see.
It's
Are you proud of
like
yourself?
1,000 now, and let me just
Yeah,
say, as a
it's
person who's completed the national dex twice at
Nine-
the 900 point, I'm happy they reduced the dex in the new games. It's a hot take, but I'm happy.
I just wish they would do
957.
votes for what to remove, because I feel like a lot of people's favorite Pokemon just
Oh
disappear.
boy, I need to look up
Anyway.
monsters and
I'm
their
wrong. It's
challenge rating.
989.
There's a lot of people to thank here. And they're all
Oh,
in this
yeah.
chat. I want to thank Mark Allen Jr. for joining us. Mark, where can they
What?
find you, dude?
You can find me on twitter.com/Mark Allen Jr. here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Or you can find my adorable cat Bunny, who did screw things up today, but she's sleeping now, so I'll forgive her.
Damn it, Bunny.
On Chonk for Life on Instagram. That's Chonk, the number 4, the word life. Yeah, watch The Day I Became a God. If you like anime in English dubbed, please. Thanks. Bye.
Awesome. Edward Bosco, where can they find you, dude?
Hey guys, you can find me at Arkov on Twitter,
God
and
damn it,
also right here on
Bosco.
twitch.tv/Arkov.
Excellent.
We're raising money for a good cause. Sunday
Okay.
it's the Murder Cave. You should
Yeah.
come check that out, where I play with Grizzly Adams, codenamed Chaz, and Shadow Dancer Bob. Very
They should
good.
definitely give you
very good
Arcov the
folks.
money, right?
Yeah,
Also,
absolutely.
I just
They-
want to specify because people are confused. A rock as in ROC, the giant bird.
The
yes.
giant
Yeah.
vulture bird.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why
I was
freaking
confused.
out.
Not a rock as in a rock. I mean a rock with
Man,
as
that
in an
girl's got
ROC
some
I
arm.
thought
bird.
Magilla Gorilla had hurled a boulder at us. I was confused. My suspicions have been quelled.
Yep,
Distortion
no.
Devil. You know what's even more suspicious? Where they can find you.
Well, I don't think I'm that suspicious at all, to be perfectly honest. But they can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Just finished up Yakuza Kiwami, and we're moving on to Kiwami 2, which is my second favorite game in the series. Actually, it is really damn cool. I'm hoping it lives up to the expectations set for it by the original game, because that one is really freaking cool. Other than that, though, you can see that on Saturday. Other than that, play some Tabletop Simulator, Warhammer 40K Kill Team with a couple of my friends. That might be happening at some points. Jackbox Party Pack, some other stuff Among Us that might be happening as well. Depends on what we're feeling on that night. But other than that, people over at Apocalypse Studios have... Yeah?
Hands?
What?
Yeah.
All right,
Finishing
then.
your bit, or are you done? I don't know.
No, I just heard a...
Oh, I thought I heard like a buzzsaw or something.
It sounds like someone letting air out of a balloon or something. Anyway, people over at Apocalypse Studios have hired me on to promote their new game, Dead House Sonata. You've heard about it before. If you like Ravenloft, if you like Bloodborne, if you like dark fantasy with narrative-driven stuff and action RPGs, then you will like Dead House Sonata. It'll be coming out later next year, but if you want earlier access and some other extra goodies, then you can go ahead and follow that link and purchase yourself a Founders Pack. Check out the forums, check out the Discord. This is a project that is near and dear to my heart. It's the spiritual successor to the Legacy of Kain series. Please, I urge you to check it out. Also, I released my first subclass to the DMs Guild, the Wizard School of Finance. If you want to be a money wizard, like that big a-hole we saw in the portal, then you can certainly try and be like that here as I try to highlight this link. If you want to use your money to bribe the weave to cast other people's spells, if you want to become a master appraiser and determine the gold value of magical items in your possession, if you want to become so rich that it starts to affect reality around you and buff your other skills, then the Wizard School of Finance is for you, and you can purchase that right there. I learned just earlier today, right before the session started, it is a copper bestseller, so I can't thank everybody who's purchased it enough for giving it a chance. Thank you so much, and that's me.
Alrighty, Gaijin Goomba. Tell me where you're at.
Twitch.tv/GaijinKuba every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. Boy, oh boy, we just got done with Sakuna. I might be dipping into both Gunfire Reborn, maybe with Zito, because that game is crazy good. And I might dabble a little bit in Smite, because I'm actually possibly going to be working with the devs on something special.
Neat.
So yeah, that's going to be fun. My second channel is live. It's doing all right. It is a pet project. It is more therapeutic than anything, especially to work on another project. Working on the third video for that. Me going on a spiel for about 30 minutes about my experiences with maid cafes in Japan, and there's a lot to say.
I have a question for about that, Gaijin.
Yeah,
really fast.
yeah. What's up?
Is it true that there are bar cafes in Japan? Is that a real thing?
Bada? That'd be really hard to do. Like
like
it might
bar-
be. It might
in
be.
the
cafes?
It's that ice cream place where all the guys are like wicked jacked.
I
mean,
think there are some, but they're not like
not as prevalent.
You wouldn't consider them quote unquote above ground. Like
there's not
be like hidden
there's not really a
location
market
things.
for it.
Yeah,
I've heard about them because people have mentioned them before. I wasn't sure if that was like anyway. I was
Wow, there's a lot of gaijin in this room.
Hi, Gaijin.
I mean,
Yeah.
fucking nerds.
I'm looking right at him.
Never mind. Anyway, aside from that, my Kappa and Tanuki Racers is still up on DM's Guild. Speaking of homebrew content, and yeah, I'm just y'all know where to find me. Y'all know what I'm about.
Absolutely, man. Zito,
Hi.
you're really
Find me.
neato, but where can they find you?
Oh man, that's a joke I used to make screen names.
I know.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, CZ Backlash on Twitter, and the Ever Ingot Almanac on Patreon. Homebrew stuff, Backyard Burglars, a supplement that lets you play as your one of 6 of your favorite trash animals that you would find in your garbage at 2 o'clock in the morning as a playable race. A fox, a rat, a mouse, a raccoon, a possum, or a skunk. Any one of those. Now you can destroy and ruin all of your DM's favorite games and settings by throwing that at them. You can also find me at my Twitch channel where I'm playing a shitload of roguelikes and a lot of SRB 2K, which is just Doom 2 the kart racer with a bunch of fucking mods. It's just a modception party. You'll also catch me finding some cool, neat little indie games like Ziggurat 2, Slasher's Keep. And also, somewhere along the line, I have to play this game called Proteus. It's not what you think it is. It's Prodeus. It is unabashedly Doom and Quake, and that's completely fine.
And you can find me at twitch.tv/Takahata101. I'm not really streaming right now, kind of just taking some time to myself, but I am on Twitter building my VTuber model. I grow weary of this dimension and want to be in one with one less dimension. So that'll be over. That will be debuting on New Year's Eve, but streams will be returning slowly this upcoming month here. But thank you so much, guys. As well, I want to thank the following people for dropping some bits here last minute. I want to thank T Chaos, Midnight Kitsune of the Moon, Riku 9619, L1 Garatus, Thortron 6000, Killer B the 18, giving us up to Captain Thunderbolt, Insane McLean 21, Great Taco Bob dropping 2,000 bits. Home run! Thank you very much. Sona JJ with 500 bits. No messages, bitch. Well, thank you so much. Umbertastic, thank you for the sub. And Blackfoot Ferret with the bits. Thank you so much. Twisted Sister cast. I want to rock. Rock appears next up. Run for your life plays next. That's fair. Subtle Banshee, thank you for the bits. And Canada Cultist with 400 bits. Episode title: Friendly Fire? Question mark? No.
I think we already
Thank
had
you.
an episode that was named something similar to that. Yeah, we do need an episode name this time, because last week we actually didn't get one.
I need your strongest potions.
Potion seller.
Please no.
Potion seller. Yes, do it.
Oh,
No, do it.
God.
That's it.
Potion
Has to
seller
be
wasn't
it.
that bad.
Let's do potion seller, just because
Yes!
Mark suffers.
I have ruined this for Mark. I love it.
I no longer enjoy my time here and wish to.
My
Oh,
memes
actually,
are too
know who
strong
we
for
can
you,
raid, by the
Pamela.
way.
Wait, I actually,
What?
can we legit raid Arkhov?
Yeah, can we raid Arkle? That's what I
Yeah,
was going to say. Okay, never mind. Me and Boss go with the same
He's not showing up on my feed for some reason.
He
so I
just started,
follow him.
so he might not be there yet.
Refresh it.
Oh, I'm refreshing right now.
Everyone should go there and follow.
And
He
throw
actually,
bits
all
and subs at him.
things considered,
Oh.
if it weren't for Arkov's hard work, I would not be able to get some of the stuff done that I do on my streams. This
Yeah,
guy
he
goes
doesn't let
above
us
and
be nice to
beyond.
him, so throw bits and subs at him so that
Arkov's
he
so
can't
good
give you
at
your
it.
money back.
All right, we're gonna raid Arkolf. Our raid message will be potion seller.
Potion seller. Just say the meme. Just
Merchant seller.
pieces of.
Wait,
the
can it
pieces
get?
of the
Wait,
meme.
can it just be hashtag Rivali sucks?
No, that
Oh.
sounds like that's targeted. No, don't say that.
Darn it.
My potions.
That
are too
feels
weak.
like
I would
bullying.
never target that.
Potion seller.
You're a scoundrel potion seller. I'm slowly turning it into the fucking